In a world where strangers are losing memories, these unlikely heroes will band together to find the truth and do some really awesome stuff. We are the Unfortunate Sons!
Listen to the music, Ryan. Something serious going on.
Well, I gotta do the intro first.
Oh, sorry.
And welcome.
Sorry, one more time.
She scared me.
I got a little excited.
Hit him with the...
And welcome, everybody, to TPK's Unfortunate Sons. We're back with episode 17, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
They had just... Oh, we didn't even recap. Y'all remember what happened last time?
Sure. Let's see. Let's look
Yes,
at our
I do.
notes here.
I mean,
Ryan,
it's
you
just
start
so
with
we
your
can go.
notes.
Me start
start
with
with-
my
Yeah,
notes.
We don't usually recap, but
Yeah.
we recap before we record.
And we'll do it for you. Just this
Okay.
once.
Hey, we can review the injury if we want to.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
No,
let's
it's
go.
out there. It's out there. Trace that
This
down.
can be in there.
So we start. My goat,
Hurry up.
Therio, was over here snoozing or whatever, and he sees a little girl, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, my homie?" And then we approach. We're getting to the church. He looks back at us. He looks back at the girl. The girl's gone. So
Man, that boy's digging.
So then we rejoined. We helped Krosh out. Krosh was getting people out when the ability said, and then he grabs Snip's crossbow. And he's got the crossbow pointed at Snip. And he's like,
are you? What are you doing here? Why are you?
Is he Mr. Krabs?
Mr. Krabs. Basically, he wants to know if we brought the darkness. We didn't bring the darkness, no matter what Snips may say. Count Maleficent, Fent, if you will.
Yeah, Fent. Miss Fent.
Miss Fent wants us moved to Autumn, and all we know about her is that she's some rich lady in Autumn. So we're not let Krosh know about Luxie. I don't know if we actually told Krosh about Luxie or not. I don't think we did, but I'm sure Snips will. So we figured out there's a teleportation.
No, he knows about Lexi.
Did it?
Because she came to the jailhouse right with him, didn't he?
Well, no, she was just a witness.
I guess
Or
so.
not
So-
witness,
So,
she
they
was just like a
didn't-
visitor.
Yeah, he didn't know who she was, but he's met her at least.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of weird people all across the world, so.
Yeah. But we found out there's a teleportation circle at a downtown shop named or owned by a goblin. So we're going to... What does that say? Scout. We're going to scout for
No,
it.
we had Poblin. We're going to Poblin.
Oh, we're going to... Yes.
No, you're going to Pop. Oh.
No,
you
we're
had
going...
Poblin.
Yes.
Yes,
We
we were at Poblin's.
Went to Poblin's, going to TP to Poblin's.
Correct.
So we went there.
We're actually mid TP.
Charred bodies are everywhere. It's kind of nasty. But eventually the dust starts clearing up. The buildings are not as destroyed like the downtown area. Dust, streetlights, chaos, that kind of thing. No creatures, to be noted. And we all had a moment where we were trying to think back to what happened before Shack would die, and we were all met with a giant headache. To which we, guess we're gonna jump off a cliff, because that kind of sucks. For Forgot about Downtown Abbey. We passed Downtown Abbey on the way there. Not a lot of people, but there's a lantern glow. Cars, Black and Pride, past that. Turk's Cuisine. Whatever. Found doorway to Botions. Sorry.
Motion.
But then Turk's Cuisine, the cowboy doors swing open, and here comes little Elijah, Stone Elijah. Putting the literal meaning in Stonesboro. We fought and assumedly killed it. Assumedly killed it?
Yes.
Assumedly.
Yes. I threw the remains in a fire.
Yep, you burned it.
Burned it, and then we went to Botions, and the staircase was, TARDIS-like, bigger on the inside. It led down, down, even though everything was destroyed around it. The actual building itself was destroyed, but the doorway was just something else. So we go down the staircase. Still working is Poblin, because he's a freak. Apparently Poblin and Snips are friends.
I wonder if the Boblin and Poblins are like the archmages of the cities.
And we just don't know it.
Yeah, they're just undercover.
We just guessed Cameron's entire plot
Why are
line.
you looking at me like that, Cam? Because you know it's true? Yeah.
No
one will ever believe you.
Here's the TP circle, but he needs something from us. And then he ends up taking like a piece of his neck, his stone neck, stone neck being Elijah, takes some of my blood,
Stone necking Elijah.
and then takes some of Therio's fur.
Yes.
And then we start asking about we have to know a Botion's location, and if we don't, we might get sucked into a black hole. That's what happened to Moblin. Moblin got sucked into a black hole.
Classic Moblin.
Hasn't been seen from since.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have very emphasized here. Poblin is a freak, which I think was already common knowledge, but I felt the need to write it down. I think it's because he was hitting on Snips. He was him and Snips were getting a little too friendly, for me at least.
Maybe we should redo the intro.
So the longer we let him talk, the worse it'll be.
Ryan, I have so many fewer words.
we're going to Shakadai, right?
Yes.
After we had a conversation about Snips, hey, listen, we're not cowards. We're just, we've helped all we can here.
Yeah.
So we're having to go help somewhere else now. Godspeed. And then we ended the session entering this void light chamber. Also, Poblin healed Elijah of his stone neck.
Yes.
Yes.
Next stone gone.
Yeah, good.
Next stone gone.
Next stone gone.
Not stone neck gone. Any more notes from you guys?
I have one. Right, because it was...
One note the entire session?
Yeah, well, last one was session 22, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I have Turk's Cuisine.
That's it?
Yeah.
That
was my important. I needed to remember that.
Before last session, I had imagined my stone neck was like pebbles. But then you're like, it's just one stone.
No, it's not one stone.
It's like scales, like a...
It's like scales going up your neck right here.
Not anymore!
I did that for you!
Thank you.
You're the one who ate the beans!
Would have rather leveled up, but...
Okay, everybody level up!
No, stop.
What are you rolling
Any
for?
more notes, or is that it? Is that it?
That's it.
I have some quotes I could list off if you...
Yes, please.
No, we don't have time. We gotta get to the episode.
We got, you got a tight grip, old man.
Okay, let's not do that!
It's okay.
We're gonna get that
The only other note of importance that I have out of context says that we beat it inside Turk's restaurant.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Welcome, everybody, to TPK. Thank you.
Let me go pee real quick.
Thank you. Yeah, actually.
Thought about it.
Thank you. So, during this episode, if you hear a cat meowing, we have a cat in the
there is a
room.
cat in here.
So, you may hear that. I don't know if you will, but there's a cat.
Probably
meowing.
not. It'll, yeah.
Because it's cold and wet outside, and other things.
Other things.
But
What's going on outside?
if you want to know more about TPK's Unfortunate Sons, make sure to go follow us on Instagram and X at tpk.dnd or at tpkdnd podcast. For all honesty, just follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Nobody follows us on on X. Plus, we have a TikTok
Don't
at
even know what X is.
tpk.dnd something. tpkdnd something.
At TPK_DND.
Okay, that's it. But we haven't posted anything, and maybe one day we'll post something on it.
Seriously doubt it.
Hey, don't worry, we're locked in over the break.
But
We are locked in.
Yeah.
But we're locked in.
We're
This
making
is-
so many videos over the
Yes.
break.
I know.
We should make skits.
We should.
I said that for our first TikTok, we need to not have like an introduction, but like an office style like skit almost of the
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for the audience.
Well,
and you'll have to find out. When we post it on
Edging the audience.
or we can just have the theme song in the background with like the camera rotating around us as we're like power posing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of great.
I like the first one better.
All right. If that's also, I'm not using Pocket Bar today because they changed their app. So I just had to say that.
Get it off your chest.
I just said that. Pocket Bar, please change
Pocket
your
Bar.
app back to
Guys,
normal.
Come on.
this is our first session in like 18 episodes where we didn't get to sing the Pocket Bar.
I know.
Hey, we can drop a diss track right now.
Yeah. You want to?
No.
No, maybe next time. If they
No.
don't change it, if they don't.
Hey, no,
they-
that's
change it.
That's a Spotify reel or whatever. What could you like clip things now or something?
Yeah, clip that.
Chat, clip that.
Wait.
Hey, Pocket Bar.
No, if they just change their app back, I'll use it again. But I can't use it.
Is
It's
it possible user error?
No,
Is it
it's
your
not a
fault?
user
No, I
error.
don't
They
think
changed
so.
their entire format, and I'm so upset. Anyways, please change it back, Pocket Board. I want to use your app. But other than that, our theme song is up on the websites. I'll put it on our channel one day, and you can watch it there if you want. But other than that, if that's all the updates we have, I guess is that all the updates we have?
I think so.
Yeah.
Aren't doing anything else.
Do we have anything crazy going on?
No.
Do we have?
It's Ryan's birthday today.
It is Ryan's birthday today.
It's not my. You know what? Yes, it is.
You should send him all. Find his socials. Send
Send
him
him-
all the pictures you want.
What?
Message us.
Yeah.
Very tasteful photo.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about where TPK is going, please feel free to reach out on our various platforms.
Did
being
you just
Instagram,
look that up on
Twitter, and-
ChatGPT?
What?
Where is that from?
This my mouth? What? My brain? I don't know what you're talking about. If you have any, seriously though, if you have any questions, comments, or fan art that you'd like to make of us, please send it in to our Instagram chat channel. You can text us at TPKDND. Make sure you use the hashtag Unfortunate Sons in your posts.
Yeah, if you ever post about us, guys, please post about us. That'd be crazy.
I want to
That'd be
see all
so
the
cool.
fanfic.
Guys, if you make a fanfic on AO3, guys,
Please
Specifically.
Please feed us with fanfic.
but
I am hungry.
if that is all,
Crazy three-way.
All right.
It's the hush that followed.
but if that is all that's left, let us get into this episode of TPK's Unfortunate Song.
So for those of us that didn't remember this, I have to say this before we started. This is my second session in a row where we have started actually getting into session prep, and then I had something else to say.
Yes.
For
Last
you
thing.
two, okay, Cameron, the DM, said he texted us and asked us to look into our session 1 through 3 notes.
Yes.
And I told him.
You should know this too.
I told him the last.
As Zachary looks at the mic.
I
looked at
told
them.
him the last 2 to 3 days I would send them. I haven't sent them, and so I get here today to send them to him. Do you know when the first session I took notes on was? Session 4.
Oh yes.
so
So the 3 sessions
the 3
I
sessions
needed,
he asked for, I did that.
he did not have those session notes.
But I thought it was important to let you know, James.
What?
Pee on that pillow.
All right.
You. As I pointed to Trey Talbert, who also plays Elijah.
Slash Crucio.
I got doxed.
Call him out. She chill.
There is a void around you. As you are walking, who's fiddling with her keys?
I'm trying to grab my chapstick.
Empty your pockets.
there is a void around you. The similar void that you had as you walked into this interdimensional plane. But you no longer see Therio and Reginald with you. For a moment, as you walk into the void, it almost feels comforting in a way. There's no sense of anxiety rising in you. And then you hear a voice. Time's up. As you begin to feel that crawl on the back of your neck again. Come find me. As that crawl gets bigger and bigger. A similar feeling to a similar presence that has been absent for a while.
Okay.
And then you hear a different voice say, never again. As you feel empty. And everything is black.
Where to start writing?
You're cooked.
You feel no sense of your body, no sense of your soul. Almost as if you're drifting in an ocean, but you don't want to leave it. Reginald and Therio.
Oh.
After walking for a little while, you begin almost instinctively reaching out in this void, and you get to a curtain. You feel something. It wasn't a long time walking.
Okay.
It was probably like just a couple steps.
So we were teleported to like a void.
It was like Bridge to Narnia,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
almost, except as you walk into the curtain, it's like you, when they're going through the clothes, that's you going in the void,
Yeah.
making your way.
Cool.
And it was only a couple steps until you felt a feeling of another curtain. As you begin pulling it, you walk into the very, almost identical looking shop almost the identical looking shop as Pavlin's shop, as the other Boshin shop. Not much has changed. You may see a couple of new things on the shelves, but you're behind the counter. As you open the curtain, walking out, you two walk out, and Elijah follows behind you. Following just behind you. He's quiet, but he's following with you. Nothing out of the ordinary. And then you hear the familiar sound of bobbling. Ow! How are you doing? Welcome to Boshin's. Is there anything I could get you?
I mean, it's like it's painful when I hear that voice.
I see you've taken the teleportation. Let me guess where you came from.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No, yeah, go for it.
Groblins?
No.
Troblins?
No, we'll write those down though.
Sloblins?
Not Sloblins.
I would love to go there personally.
Crazy.
My bad.
Where did you come from?
Well, we came from... Where did we come from?
Poblins. We came from
Poblins.
Poblins.
Oh, Poblins. Oh.
That was your next one. You were almost there.
Strawberry.
Is there anything I could get you?
Or strawberry.
Sorry, no, I'm just going... No, I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud.
This is in Fitz Town? I think so. Bix.
Yeah.
I mean, do you... I was gonna say, do you have anything to sell? But I have no money.
I also have no money.
No, we're just looking to pass through we were using Pablin's teleportation thingy, so.
Oh, all right. Well, hi.
Hello.
We've actually met before, Boblin. I don't know if you remember us or not, but
Oh, you must be Garfield.
interesting.
You know what? It's close enough.
It's uncanny, I guess.
You're about the same person.
All right.
Well, nice seeing you, Garfield and friends.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you too,
That's our name. Every time you see us, that's our group name, Garfield and Friends.
Oh,
Yeah, write that down.
like a band name?
yeah, like a band name, Garfield and Friends.
Oh.
The rebranding has begun.
Unfortunate Sons, no more.
Garfield and friends.
We are Garfield and Friends. John.
Is there anything I could get you?
I mean, unless you're giving handouts.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bend the
no.
door, please.
You know, well,
Okay. Oh, there it
See
is.
where
Okay,
they're
let's go.
as you begin to walk to the door, Elijah follows you.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
He's just quiet.
What does Elijah look like right now?
Roll insight.
Ooh. 16.
Nice.
Blank faced. Almost, like, it was a 16. That was pretty good. So his face is expressionless, and you notice his pupils are extremely small, almost piercing in a way. But he doesn't have the intimidating characteristics of Crucio, like the slouched back and the like conniving, devilish look on his face, but he doesn't have the almost elegant anxiousness of Elijah either. He's just blank.
Oh, we have a third one now.
Gotta keep up with third one.
I'll wait until we're like out of earshot of Boblin. And I just kind of turn to Elijah. Are you alright? Sorry. Are you alright? I said it to him, but I just had to make sure the mic picked it up.
Oh. As you speak to him, he gives no sway to a response, barely acknowledging your presence.
What's wrong with him? Does he look? He doesn't like look spooked or anything though. He just looks deadpan, right?
It doesn't look like, it's not like blank face where like you've seen a ghost or something.
Yeah.
He's just expressionless.
Just no emotion. Gotcha.
Almost, it's similar to the look of almost exhaustion in a way. In a way. But
Okay. Let's just find. We're all running thin.
Sure.
Let us just
It's
find
rest.
somewhere to rest.
Has been a minute since we've had a good sleep somewhere.
Yes.
And you count the bed in the cell. I don't. Which I don't know how we're gonna pay. Wait, was this the place that had the pies? What was her name? Maggie. Maggie's Pies, was that here too?
I think so.
Maybe we can see if we could do some.
Some work for shelter.
Yeah, do some work. Get a room. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we can try it.
Cool. All right, then let's find a place.
Elijah, are you good with that?
still no response.
Okay.
All right. Take that as a yes.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on Elijah.
Yeah. All right, we'll make our way up.
Y'all make your way through the door and making your way up the staircase. That looks like a staircase, feels like a staircase, smells like a staircase.
Good old.
And Elijah, as you walk up the staircase, feeling comes back into your mind. But not Elijah's mind.
Oh, God.
The very familiar presence of a silent person has now crept back into and taken hold at the front of your character. As you start making your way up the steps, making your way to the very end, opening the door to Biggs, you feel Crucio take over.
Oh, sheesh. He's back.
Everybody make a perception check too as you walk outside.
I'm giving myself guidance.
Perception.
Including myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can if you want. You don't have to.
Okay, 13.
Same. 13.
18.
Okay. So you all see pretty much the same thing. So, Bix was a small town. Very small town. And it didn't have a lot of people in it when you first arrived, other than stragglers and people who have been hurt from passing towns. Because the other towns, it roughly took a couple hours. I don't exactly remember because I didn't write down how long it took, and I couldn't find. Nobody had the notes of how long it took to get from town to town. But
From Fitz to Bix.
yes, but I remember. I don't think it was more than a day.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close together. Because
Um,
we went there. We went to. In between that, we were.
you went to Shakradide to Fitz to Bix.
But in between Fitztown and Bix, we were at the. We went to that store, didn't we? In between to the farm.
yeah, you Freya from Maggie.
That
You
yes,
did that.
that's right.
But that took a day. But it takes only a couple hours from Shakradide to get to Fitztown. I don't remember how long it took to get to Fitz. That's why you guys were kidnapped. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a keynote. Keynote right there.
Oh, I forgot about that. But
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, we're gonna gloss over that.
Yeah, gloss over the kidnapping.
But looking out this town, you see notable places like Brothers Inn, Brothers Bear Inn. Or it's not. It's just called Brothers Bear, but you know it was an inn because you stay there. You see Maggie's Bug Dumb Pies, the place where you helped. I know a lot of the viewers don't know this because this happened in the tales, but
Which you can go check out right now on TPK.
you can go check that out. I don't know if like all the details were in there, but they helped Maggie, a dwarven woman, with some supplies as the world was kind of crumbling a couple weeks ago.
It's called what? Maggie's what?
Maggie's Bug Dumb Pies.
Bugdom.
Yeah.
I put Magnum in my notes from a million years
I think
ago.
it is Magnum.
I have
Maggie's
Bug Dumb.
Magnum pies.
No, I have Bug Dumb.
I don't have that, so
Do you have Mug Dumb?
I don't have it either.
Okay.
Okay, well.
I have Maggie Pie Lady.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good, Trey.
Thanks, guys.
But the smaller town, you now notice, has a lot of people in it. As you're looking around this small town, mostly houses, you also notice, Reginald, you in particular notice the church. The kind of like broken church that you went to. Well, I don't think it was necessarily broken, was it?
The church?
Oh, the ceiling was collapsed a little bit. That's what I have written.
A little bit broken.
But the little broken church that had multiple people in it that you helped heal. Do you remember that?
Yep.
You see that church. You see a guard's. You see like a guard's watch where you helped. Well, you saw guards watch where you dropped Mary off. You remember to her father who was here, but there are a lot of people around. You see people in Brothers Bear, packed to the brim in the inn. As you walk out, I think in where Botions was between an intersection of Brothers Bear and Maggie's Pies. So you look left and right to see Maggie's is packed right now. You see people inside eating. Also, it's nighttime, by the way. It's later in the night. When you left Strawberry, the sun was beginning to set. And now it is night. And you just notice a lot of people here. Some are even in tents far off in the woods. This is mostly like a house populated, like this is mostly like a house town.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a farm, not really a farm town, but you notice some farms like off in the distance, like in the trees. You rolled an 18.
I did.
You, Crucia, do notice as you walk out, you feel your presence come to you once again after being missing for so long. And you notice someone in particular out in the crowd. You see roll a history for me too.
Oh no! Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. 9.
9. You notice
I have a -2 in history.
one of the first faces you saw at the beginning of your campaign, as you see Mary walking down the street, not too far away, walking down the street to what appears to be the guards' watch, with a basket, and she's walking with a girl, but you don't recognize her. I mean, you can't see the appearance of the girl that well at this time. But as you're looking around, you see people like passing by you, almost like pushing you. As you three walk out, trying to get a look at everything. Everything's so different now because there's so many people here.
When Crucio comes out, when Crucio comes out of the like, not the tunnel, but like the staircase into the light, immediately he stands at the top of the staircase, kind of looks around a little bit, gets his bearings, and immediately you see Elijah, who is usually up, stands tall and a little prouder, immediately just kind of like begins to slunch over, and you see this big purple portal open up beside his right shoulder as he immediately reaches in and pulls out the Magna forged in Crucio, and looks at it for a sec and licks the blade all the way up, and then puts it in the shoulder sheath that usually remains empty, and you see him so funny. And then that's when I imagine he spots Mary through like everything, and begins to just kind of like do his little stumble, craggly Junkrat walk, as he like begins slowly approaching. He's also quite beat up. Like Elijah's body is physically like cut, bruised, beat. Yeah.
It
looks like, I mean,
and y'all are dirty, by the way.
Yeah.
Because
I'll just Oh,
You just gonna press D?
I'll press D.
Press up.
Prestidigitation.
So I'll kind of push past the two of them. I just kind of nudge past their shoulders and just like
Elijah, where are you going?
towards Mary.
I don't think an inside check is required.
It's not. It's very, very different.
Chuckling ominously to himself. Like,
You immediately see he's like gone Scrooge completely.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's just a little sick.
stomach bug.
Yeah.
Something's off about him, but I can't tell.
Cannot put my finger on it.
But you two begin seeing him make his way down the road.
Where are you going?
He doesn't really answer. He just keeps chuckling and walking towards this girl in the crowd.
The other one's back.
It was good while it lasted.
We should probably stop him from doing something irrational. It's the way I believe.
Irrational, yeah. That's
Okay.
It's usually Crucio.
Alright,
And moving on towards Crucio.
We'll just following, making sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay. So, as you begin following him, pushing through the crowd, you
turned it up.
This guy.
you guys just see Crucio at a pace. What are you trying to do?
Approach. I wouldn't like run at her. Like I'm not like football playing sprinting at her, but I'm very much so like kind of speed walking in an essence. And the plan is to kind of walk up to her and like grab her by the wrist before she gets to like the guard's tower or wherever she was walking.
Okay. So, I guess make a
Oh my gosh.
strength.
That'd just be a grapple? Maybe?
Yeah, grapple, and then she's going to
Is it like a throw of any kind or is it a strength check?
strength check.
Okay. Ryan, help me, rules lawyer. Is Hexblade, because I know I get to sub in my charisma for my strength and dexterity modifiers for some things.
For swords.
Is it just swords?
Unless you've got like something else that specifies that, okay, I can use this ability here to give it,
Warlock,
to
I
make
mean.
it like a strength
check.
check or something. Might be like a pact or, not pact, invocation. Something you might have.
When you attack, you use your charisma modifier to
Yeah.
save your strength. Yes. Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure.
So make a
And-
strength. You guys trying to catch up to him, pushing through the crowd. You're not too far behind, but he is picking up to this woman that you haven't noticed yet. With your as he begins reaching out for. Okay, what did you roll?
I think at
5.
Okay. As you rolled, trying to reach out, the woman doesn't necessarily notice you at the moment. I mean, it's not like super crowded at the area you are now towards the guard's tower, but almost like you barely just miss her, as you don't even like scrape her hand, as she really doesn't know who you are. She doesn't even notice you're behind her at this point, as she's just continuing walking, as you guys see him try to reach out for somebody.
I think at that moment Reginald will position himself, whoever the lady was,
Okay.
in
Do you wanna
between.
try and look?
No, I'm positioning myself like in between Crucio and whoever that lady was,
Okay.
and it's just kind of like Crucio.
And then when he misses, he is gonna shout "Hey!"
Okay.
But like
Do it.
very
Hey.
very.
Hey!
Hey. Doing the like a. Hey.
You
Hey, that's what it was.
So as you shout, hey, as you positioning yourself at the same time as him missing, positioning herself, saying Crucio, him saying immediately, hey, pointed towards Mary. You guys, you notice Asterio being back a little bit. You notice a couple people like look over and then notice that he's not talking to them, so they just continue walking. But you do notice, all three of you now see as he shouts, hey, this girl, Mary, is talking to somebody else, and then as he says, hey, you see her like kind of turn around like just a smidge to get a look. You two now recognize it as Mary. Okay. From the face, and you see her turn around, and then she kind of like furrows her brow, like kind of like not like angry, but like, oh, it's you.
No.
As she turns back around, like now, y'all are about near the guards tower. It's like a small place, not like a big place like Strawberry had. Mm-hmm. It's very small. Everything here is pretty small. Very, very local-esque. As you see her turn around, and as she goes, I have to take a sip of water before I drink.
You gotta get
No,
that
the
voice
British.
She's always British.
I forgot.
That's what she wants.
Like 2 years ago.
That is true. But as she turns around and her face begins to that was crazy. As her face begins to almost light up seeing you three. As she, like, a smile grows on her face and she says, well, I'll be... Oh my gosh. It was Reginald.
Yes.
Elijah. Elijanda.
He's just smiling, like grimacing.
And Therio, right?
Yeah.
Oh my word. What are you doing back here?
Traveling through.
It's a miracle I don't cut you down where you stand.
Whoa!
As he locks in.
Whoa! Okay. All right, and I grab your hand, or your shoulder, and say, okay, well let's. Okay.
He is not well.
Yeah, he's a little loose right now.
I kind of like shove him off a little bit.
I see. Are y'all okay? Are you all okay?
Yeah, no, we've been traveling for. Yeah, we haven't slept for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't slept for a while.
We've just been trying, getting back.
Here, come here. As she like draws you away from the crowd that you're standing in, trying to bring you more so towards.
Is Mary like a woman? I thought she was like a child.
Mary is like a 20-year-old woman.
What else would she be? A kitten?
A bugger.
Talking cat. We've
already had one of those.
When you said that like that was crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, talking cat.
Crazy talking cat.
Is a child.
As she pulls you over, you recognize. Actually, roll a history, but with advantage.
Why'd you start?
I was warming myself with the fire.
Guidance.
No.
My D4. That was a good one. So dirty 20.
Dirty
Nice.
20? You don't recognize anything and you're stupid. So, as she begins pulling you over, you get a look at the woman that she was talking to. You recognize her. As this was a woman you helped heal in Freya.
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
that's right, because Freya was like.
You notice the same familiar like scars on her neck as all the other people that you've healed before. I don't know if you ever knew her name though. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think she told you her name.
I can check my character notes, but I highly doubt it.
Because I remember her being unconscious when you left. And when you got there. And I don't think the woman helping her knew her name either.
Nope, that's that. That's, no, because now we're moving into strawberry territory.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you do recognize her, and you remember you healed her in Freya, and you remember more specifically because you had a dirty 20. I'm almost positive she had that monster come out of her.
The shadow?
Because he couldn't contain, he couldn't destroy it enough, and the entire shadow monster came out and started attacking. And then Luxie had to come and heal the rest. But you do recognize her. That you two don't necessarily recognize her. I don't think you ever really saw her face. She never really went into the medical tent. But Mary pulls you over, and she was like, "Sorry, I needed to get away from all of the mess. You said you don't have any place to stay."
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, how do
We walked into a what? I'm sorry. Where?
We're just away from the crowd.
Okay.
Yep. We're just traveling along, nowhere to stay the night.
Yeah.
Crucio. Sorry, Crucio does not take his eyes off of her, like, at all.
Okay. You don't really see her pay you much attention, as she's focusing on the people that are necessarily talking to her, and more so, roll an insight check actually.
All of us?
No, just Crucio.
12.
You notice there's more of like the welcoming feeling of you three around her is stronger than your intimidating presence at this moment. It's almost like she's still comfortable even though you're eyeing her down. You don't have anyone to stay.
No, madam, we do not. We are seeing if maybe we could work at Maggie's
yeah.
for a few, just to possibly pay for an inn.
Yeah.
Oh, well. And she looks to the girl as she like kind of like nods a little bit, and the girl kind of like does like a scrunched face, and she was like, "Well, I mean, you're more than welcome to stay with us."
I mean,
And where would that be?
Oh, we live here in Bix. We're only a couple minutes outside of town. It's just me and my family. I'm sorry, have you met my sister Gaia before?
I do have Gaia written down somewhere.
let me look through the archives.
Hold on. No. Wait, I know.
I've heard that.
I know you.
You literally sent me a picture of her.
Did I actually?
Yes. You do know her name. You do remember Mary talking about her.
Interesting.
Yes. Why did I put her here and not in my character notes? Oh, sorry, I just scrolled past. No feds would eat their boogers.
That's right.
Let me write that down.
As she says, you are more than welcome to stay with us. I insist.
Well, I mean, we don't want to intrude.
Yeah.
but
No, you won't intrude. Here, stay right here. Look, my father's about to come out, and we'll settle this matter right away.
Oh gosh.
As she goes inside for a minute with a basket in her hands. And you guys are kind of left outside with Gaia for a minute.
I think
Crucio starts to take a few steps towards the door, as if he was going to follow her.
Oh no! We're gonna stay here. I think we should just go.
Don't y'all remember? Am I the only crazy one around here?
Yes.
Can I roll a history check as Crucio to see if I remember? How do I phrase this?
What do you want to do?
So, Trey
Yeah.
remembers that Mary walked us down. Like, we literally got straight opt and knocked out in the middle of the forest by Mary. Crucio was out during that point, so he is very much so in a let's get this girl type.
He thinks.
Does Crucio? That was the thing. Like,
Crucio,
is that
Crucio remembers a majority of the same stuff that Elijah does.
okay? Cool.
Remember, the only there's special exceptions when he doesn't, and I let you know.
Gotcha.
The same goes with like Elijah. For the most part, you both share the same viewpoint, but it's always it's more like it's almost like you're spectating.
Okay. Cool. Crucio continues. Don't you guys remember? She and her little band of hoodlums not only kidnapped us, but knocked us out in the middle of the woods. We need to get vengeance and kill this woman. And he's gonna start once again walking forward.
No, and I'll hold on.
Get your hands off of me!
That wasn't her.
There's no thought. What do you mean it was her? She's right there.
Do you not remember her in the cell in the carriage with
I
us?
care not. I care for that woman's head on a pike.
She was being impersonated by someone using magic.
Yep, she was. They were disguising as her.
They did it to get close to us.
You remember? Because there was two of them. Crucio, remember? Two Marys?
Can I roll for insight, see if they're capping me? If they're lying to me?
They're not lying.
I think they're lying to me.
If they were lying, you can roll for insight, but there's
Crucio
not.
is gaslighting.
They are not lying.
Oh, man.
He was there too.
You
Thanks.
believe they're You believe that they're gaslighting you.
I know what I saw. You see him get like very, very anxious. Not anxious, very angry, seething hot even. And he gets a little bit more erratic in his stance, like tapping his toes and feet and his moving his fingers a lot and kind of you see him almost start reaching for the blade again, like as a tip.
Who has the highest passive perception?
She does. Listen, mine's 11.
You notice
11 to
the
13.
sister. You notice Gaia, the sister, is just standing right there watching you all.
still there? I thought she went in with her.
No, she's just standing there watching you all, but she's unfazed by it almost, just watching it play out. Where are you going?
No, I'm still here.
Oh.
I was handing her something. We're good. Okay, so no, but I think we just go. I think Mary doesn't need to deal with this. We also need. I need to clean myself. I think this is
At this time, you begin to see Mary walk out with her father in like her hand, like pulling him out as he comes walking down the steps. As this is you briefly met him for a few minutes.
because he was the one who noticed her when we came into town.
but you know she was kind of beat up, and so you briefly met, and then y'all like skedaddle.
yes, skedaddle.
As he begins walking down, almost telling everybody goodbye for the night as he's waving them goodbye in the guard's house. In that leather armor, I mean, he does give the appearance of a local guard, local law enforcement, as he comes walking up to you. As he looks you down, and almost like a little half smile, but trying to keep his composure still. As he says, I take it you are the three that saved my daughter, right? I'm sorry, we never formally were introduced.
You have firm grip.
I am, what's his name? I am Brennell
Brennell,
Leandon. Brennell Leandon.
like Brennan Lee, but Brennell.
Crucio's just gonna kind of like take a half step back when he, like, I'm not like prepare like kind of like a yeah.
He kind of just looks at you for a minute and then nods.
Sorry, could you spell that?
Brennal.
A-L.
Brennal. Okay.
Leondon?
LLYENTV.
Okay, well, I know. Oh, yeah, you took me for a turn right there. L.
I'm sorry we never had the proper introduction that we should have
Well, that's alright.
for saving my daughter. But I hope I can give you some sort of thanks for that. My daughter says you need a place to stay for the night.
We do, but
We can't.
It's no...
honestly, we...
No. And then you see Mary kind of intrude as she says, No, it's not a problem at all. I mean, you saved my life. Plus, it's Chris... Chris Synphora.
It's the Christmas episode! It's the Christmas episode! We're gonna see Santa Claus! Are you kidding me?
It's Chris Synphora. It would be wonderful to have
Synphora.
my heroes be welcomed into my house.
Christophora?
Chris
Synphora.
Sephora, like the beauty
makeup.
shop.
Yeah.
Double S?
CRIS
Oh.
SYNPHORA.
I got CRS. CRIS.
What the freak is that?
Chris.
Se-
You literally just wrote it. What
I
did
know. I don't know what that is. It's SYPHORA.
SYPHORA.
SYNPHORA.
Oh, that wasn't in.
SYNPHORA.
Yes. Synphora.
Chris Synphora. And she says, it's Chris Synphora. We would be more than happy to celebrate it with you.
Do I know what Chris Synphora is?
Okay.
Well, what's the
I
things?
was in jail most of my time.
There's Arcana, History, Nature, Religion.
You could roll religion or history.
Do History. I'll give myself guidance.
Did Sir Christophora die for our sins? Like, that's what I want to know. A little on the nose there, pal.
Okay. 13?
You're not very
I'm not from here.
You're not from here. You're not very. You know of local holidays. This could be. I mean, they're. I don't know what their race. I think they're human.
I think so.
I think they're human. Does
Pretty
anybody
sure.
have a different race for Mary?
From Mary.
I know she's a pie lady.
No,
wrong one.
all I have here is Marcus and Mary.
I think she was human, guys. If
Pretty sure.
if you rewatch,
Put it in the comments.
Comment section.
if you rewatch
Wrong.
Unfortunate Tales and she is not human, I am sorry for my continuity errors.
That's okay.
I haven't met Mary in 2 years.
Dadgummit, what am I?
Still a thing.
I start opping on Mary in my character description of her, and then right below it, I point an arrow, said, nope, different person. Different person.
That's crazy.
Mary is different person than evil.
Evil Mary.
So there's an evil Mary.
I don't have that note. That's the note I don't have.
That was the important one that you needed.
Yeah.
He was like, missing. Here's missing from action.
Walk me down.
As she says that, and you see her father, Brennal, say, there's no pressure at all, but you are more than welcome to stay with us.
I mean, we're only staying for the night. We're just passing through. But what time is it? What day is it?
It's nighttime.
Nighttime?
What's your intelligence?
That's my intelligence. My intelligence
You're smarter
is
than him.
my intelligence is 12 plus 1.
Really?
Yes!
The smartest person here?
My intelligence
Sadly.
is +0.
Mine's -2. I don't know if
We're just idiots. So dumb. No wonder we're
Guys,
like
you're
this.
all stupid.
The smartest
Yeah,
guy here.
it's night. You know, the sun was just setting, but that was also in Strawberry, so that was a couple hours away.
Well, hold on, wait. No, but I'm saying, like, if I look up, what do I see?
What phase is the moon in?
The night!
Okay, so that's all I wanted.
I don't know what phase the moon is. Oh, half?
Okay.
Half moon. Okay, how many
know what that
moons
means?
are there?
Yeah.
12.
12
In the
moons.
sky?
One moon, guys.
One moon, half moon. Writing that down. What is the nearest constellation?
Shut up. My gosh.
We're only staying, for the night in Bix. We're leaving. We're leaving out of town just in the morning. So, I mean, if you're okay with it,
We are more than welcome.
we're just gonna be real quick, in and out.
Yes, you're more than welcome to come. You saved my daughter from instant peril.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm right. If y'all are fine with that,
I'm okay with that. Yes. Are you going to be okay with that?
are you going to be Have?
Wonderful. Wonderful. That's wonderful. As Mary gives like a very smile reaction. Come on, let's make our way. As she begins pulling her sister.
They're gonna poison the stew.
As she begins pulling her sister and her father and her sister begin leading the way, kind of outside of town.
More on the way.
As you guys follow,
Cool.
we are going to take a break. A party break.
Where do we level up?
You got it.
You know what? Take
I got
take
it.
a level away.
Rolling hit die.
All right, and we are back to TPK's Unfortunate Sons. That was
Would you make more noise?
Oh my gosh. It's
word. What is wrong with you people?
Sometimes you gotta let it out.
I quit. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the new session of TPK. I'm your DM, Trey Tolbert, who is subbing in for Cameron at the moment,
Crucio is gonna make love with Therio and Reginald.
win the game.
And
I
win the game.
Now this.
It's epic.
Thank you. As soon as I said it, I said, "Oh crap! What if I say it and they think it's cringe?" And
And then he finished it.
finish my sentence.
Attention, all Stardust Crusaders.
Shut up.
Show
We gotta go. This is why we never get through any progress. Okay. So.
So what I was about to say.
Oh my gosh. So, you guys are walking through the forest. There's a pathway through the forest. You pass a couple of homes as Breno, Mary, and Gaia lead you on as they're kind of talking, looking back to make sure you're following and like gesturing for you to catch up at some time. It's not that far away from town, probably about like 10 minutes walk outside of town. As you're walking on this path, there's multiple houses, like in multiple different fields, having small, tiny little farms. And there's like some trees around, but not a lot. Anything y'all like to do as you're walking there, or would you just like to walk to the location?
I'm just kind of keeping a close eye on Crucio,
Yeah.
just to make sure he doesn't try to like, you know.
Yeah, do a little jump scare on somebody.
So you're staying alert on Crucio? Both of you are?
Yeah. I am too.
Just eyeing him down. Is that all?
Yeah.
Crucio is planning out his murder plot in his brain.
Can I insight check that?
What did I do? What'd I do?
I don't think you need an insight check to realize
You can
that. So you guys continue walking. And then you get to this quaint... that's not the right word.
Quaint.
Quaint is the right word. Thank you, my vocabulary experts.
You didn't go for it.
Sorry.
You get to this...
Donkey lippet.
What the?
you get to this...
You don't
quaint-
donkey limp your ice cream?
Shut up! My gosh. You get to this quaint little house with a miniature pen outside. Or not a miniature pen. There's a pen, a little fence gated area with a couple of goats eating in the grass. And you see one horse out there as they're kind of just like walking around. It's a small but cozy looking house, but definitely not rich with money, but it does look like a does look like a nice house.
Pish posh.
As you see, you see Mary say, come on in. As you walk up the steps of the porch, you see a couple of chairs on the porch, and making your way into the house. You can immediately, all three of you, feel the warmth from inside. The air has been a little chillier recently, but you immediately feel the warmth of a fire from the inside, and you hear the loud, bustling noise of multiple children. And you hear a woman talking. As she's saying, no, put that down now! As Brennel says, don't mind her, that's just my... You know what, you three stay right here. Mary and Gaia will get you comfortable.
Insight check.
Okay.
About...
My dog.
Is there something he's not telling us about his relationship with this said woman in the kitchen?
What the crap? Roll it.
Insight. Not insight. Insight, yes, but guidance, also yes.
Just hurry up and roll. Okay.
No way you guidance that.
17.
So with the noise and with everything, it's almost like he comes in the house just like a little bit like, oh, I gotta prepare myself. There's nothing suspicious with the person he's referring to.
I believe that's what we call his wife.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know if there was trouble in the household.
No, it was more...
How could that have helped us?
I wanted to know.
Are you gonna become a homewrecker? What are you...
It was more...
Yes, but not who you might think.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Mary, get out of here!
What the...
No, it's more like he's trying to... The overwhelming...
Vegeta. Sorry, I'm out of it.
Okay.
I gotta log back in.
Lock it in.
Our 2-minute break.
Yeah.
It was definitely 2 minutes. But you see him walk into the kitchen as you begin hearing him talk. As Mary says, what did she say? As she kind of smiling at you guys, Gaia beginning to make her way, kind of a way. You see her and say, kind of like usher you guys closer to the fire. As there's like a couple of seats around, a couple of chairs around. And it's a very cozy home. You see like a big table in their living room. And Gaia Mary kind of leads you over to the fire. And she says, please come warm yourselves. As she ushers you over.
That's very kind of you.
So is this your whole family?
Yes, this is my whole family. So we have, and at this moment, you hear a couple of kids. You almost hear like something, and then you hear another kid say, "I didn't do it!" As they begun running, and as you hear another boyish voice say, "Penny!" As he begins running after this girl, and you see two girls running down the hall and then into the living room, kind of running around the table as a older boy. The girls one girl looks to be about 5-ish. The other girl looks to be a little bit older, maybe almost reaching her teens. And then the boy is definitely a teenager. As he's chasing his sisters around.
They're all humans?
Yeah, they're all humans. They all have that pale skin and brownish to almost brownish, dark brown, almost to blondish hair. You see the girl, the littlest girl, has like pretty blonde hair, but the boy and the older girl have a dark brown hair. Trey's discovering hair color.
Maybe Reginald is already a homewrecker.
My hair is like white.
Never mind.
As running around,
It's for Cecil.
as Mary goes, oh, I'm sorry, Penny, Penelope, Adeline, stop it. As they stop, you see the other boy like grab hold of them, and as he starts like talking to them about like, I know you broke that, and the youngest girl is immediately enthralled by these two strangers that just walked in. As she goes,
Not you.
what, 3 strangers?
There you go.
As she goes, whoa. As she like kind of like jerks away from her brother. As she kind of goes up to them. Oh my. Who are you? Why are you gray? Oh.
My name is Reginald.
And then you see the other girl, the older girl says, no, Penelope, let's not bother them right now.
Oh, she's fine.
And then Mary says,
Last.
I'm sorry, this is my sisters, Penelope, Adeline. Introduce yourselves. And you see Penelope kind of like almost try to curtsy a little bit, but it's very pitiful.
Worm.
And then, it's crazy.
She's a child!
And then you see Adeline kind of curtsy her way better. And then this is my brother, Marcus. Marcus, can you go get the other kids? I'd like to introduce them to our guests for tonight. And he's like, fine. As he like kind of stumbles off. And then the little girl kind of looks too. Wow. Why are you so hairy?
Is that
Penelope.
is that stuff funny?
You like.
Crusader genuinely starts laughing at her calling him Harry. Like, she's like, it's my kid.
Penelope, just go just go to the kitchen for a little while. Adeline, take your sister and go. As Adeline says, yes, Mary, as she makes her way off, you see coming into the room a couple of older boys. The two other boys you definitely notice are older than the one that brought them. The one that brought them has like very buzzed brown hair. And then the two older boys have very longer hair. They look very, very similar, almost identical, like twins. As Mary says, thank you, Marcus, as she looks to the buzz cut kid. She says, this is my brother Marcus, Joseph, and Stan. As she points to all of them. As they all like kind of wave. Marcus, you see him kind of like kind of doesn't want to be here, and then he walks away. And Stan and Joseph are still there as they kind of go, Mary, what? Oh, and you see this is more so. It's a little hard to tell them apart, but she pointed to Joseph just a minute ago. You see Joseph say, Mary, who are these people? Oh,
my name's Reginald.
I'm Therio. That's Crucio.
okay. Why are you here? Are you supposed to be helping us with Synphora?
We certainly can.
Yeah.
if you would like us to.
We're
That's real.
We certainly can if you like us to.
like us too. Oh no, we're friends of Mary's, but I mean we can.
Friends of
can-
Mary's. As you see like her kind of grit her teeth and say, "Get out of here," as they like brush, like, sorry. You see, Stan doesn't usually talk, or didn't talk the whole time. It was mostly Joseph talking. As they kind of brush, go help mom. As they kind of brush it off. That was all the kids. So if there's a little bit of a ruckus, I'm sorry.
It's nothing new.
I'm going to make sure my mother has everything covered. But please make yourself at home. If you would like to wash off, we have a washroom. You would just have to get the bucket, and I can get one of my siblings to go take it to the well if you like.
Did I press digitation?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did. I mean,
As she looks mostly towards like you two, noticing you have dust and filth all over you.
do you have?
Can I?
As long as you have like spare clothes.
Of course, I can. Here, let me go get my mother real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Does Crucio know what a bath is?
Crucio knows what about it.
That's only
Sorry,
an Elijah thing.
Sometimes I just gotta make sure.
We've definitely have we not had a bath scene yet? We're about to. Nice. It's about time. How long have we been together? Has it been like maybe a month?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Cool. That's crazy.
Wait, it's been two.
No, it's been longer than that.
It's 2 or 3 weeks.
Because we were in the.
It's not been a month.
Okay.
TPKers, tell us how long they've been traveling.
Help us keep up
2
with the game that
years.
we're playing. Yeah, but by now, I really haven't thought about this until now. But
This is a buff table.
this is something that you notice of Therio.
Oh.
But by now, you kind of notice that even though he is a half elf, you do notice that he has a bit of like scruff kind of growing on his, especially on the sides of his face. But he does kind of have like a very like, I guess, scraggly looking beard coming in. Which I don't know how many elves or anything around usually are seen with facial hair or not, but at least from what he has seen, he can't see many. But yeah, he's you could see a bit of hair growing on his face, so he's getting bushy.
I would also say that with Crucio, whenever you see, we've been traveling enough for y'all to notice that whenever Elijah is more present, his eyes have a lighter, like, blue tint to them, and when he's Crucio, they're more of like a dark hazel green.
Yeah, that's cool.
Type. But when they both use their powers, their eyes turn purple.
For like the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
very much so like a flash of like
Yeah.
type of.
Interesting.
Yeah. Reginald, anything to add?
Anything
Well,
about
you've been traveling for Reginald long enough to notice.
2 weeks? We finally realized
He's a boy.
He's a boy.
Why are you shaking? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think there's really anything to
Just making sure he was.
point out other than
Inside check.
use my die too.
Yeah.
Inside check on myself. I don't know. There's nothing really notice. I'll say this. Now that we're finally found like a still moment outside of the wow. Wow.
I'm kidding.
audio
Keep
listeners.
going, keep going.
Trey just snored.
Now that we found a still moment outside of the hellscape that was Strawberry, he did have a change of clothes on him. Reginald did. He's not in the prison of purple clothes. I guess he left that in Strawberry and kind of used it to make a makeshift like splint, like in Crush.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Crush.
that's right.
And despite the fact that he's a little dusty, the clothes he is wearing are...
Use prestidigitation.
Okay, so he's not dirty, dusty, nasty, filthy anymore.
Right.
But the clothes he is wearing are nice.
Yeah.
Like...
It's not like robes, is it?
It's not robes. It's like... How do I describe this? I don't know the actual like terminology behind all this. It is like petticoat, purples, linens.
Like royals, kind
Yeah.
of.
Like a really nice looking like set of clothes he's got on.
Interesting.
With kind of accents of purple along kind of this like golden S thing, kind of reflecting the same gold that he's basically accented himself with, like with his eyes and such.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Is there anything I'd like to do while you're waiting to talk?
I think so.
So a little time passes, or not like a little time passes. A couple minutes pass by as you begin. You hear a lot of clattering from the kitchen. Something's being made. Something's being done. Mary hasn't come back yet, and then all of a sudden you kind of hear the whispers. You kind of hear them talking in the kitchen. But there's also like a lot of noises from kids to them talking to hearing Brennell talk to hearing a bunch of noise, and then all of a sudden you hear walking of footsteps. So you hear like slapping of hands, almost like brushing off their hands. As you look, seeing from the kitchen coming through a doorway into the living room, you see this tiny woman. Human woman with very blonde hair that's tied up in a bun. Older woman, it's the mom, as she has like an apron on, as she comes making her way up to you three. As she says, "Where are we? We have some guests for Synphora. What may be your names?" "My name's Cecilia.
Reginald.
Nice to meet you."
Oh, wow. I'm theory.
Nice to meet you.
Very firm. Excuse our friend.
Sorry, yeah, this is Crucio.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Look, we want you to feel welcome here, and I am so pleased to be having guests on Synphora. I've never had guests before. Oh, this is wonderful. So, I've got a change of clothes for you two, whoever needed a change of clothes.
Yes, thank you.
Mary has gotten one of the kids, I think Adeline's going to go get a bucket of water, and she's going to come back with those change of clothes and show you where the washroom is. Please make yourself feel welcome. If you need anything, I'll be in the kitchen making food for tonight. But, yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Did you say her name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia. My bad.
And then within a couple minutes, you begin to see Mary come back with 3 changes of clothes. I brought 3. I don't know if you all need them, as she kind of looks towards you in your fancier attire, or if you want them, but they're right here, as she lays them out. Commoner clothes, they look to be her father's clothes.
Yeah, he knows.
But commoner, like, nicer looking clothes. Cool. Adeline just brought the bucket of water into the washroom, and I could show you whoever's ready.
I'm just gonna kind of lean over to, or Crucio's gonna kind of lean over to Reginald and be like, "I'm not taking my clothes off."
Crucio said to Reginald, he's not taking his clothes off.
Can you magic me?
Yes, I can magic you. I'll...
I'm taking a bath.
Yeah, you can go first.
I'm going in.
Okay. As she leads you down the hallway, you kind of get almost, as she begins walking down the hallway, it's just down here at the very end of the hallway is the washroom.
Okay.
Be careful when you're done with the water, just pour out the window. And as she's telling you this, you see Marcus chasing Penelope once again as she like goes in between you and him, or you and her, as going from like room to room. I'm sorry about them.
That's alright. Yeah.
As she makes your way to the washroom, you notice there is a couple of rags laying around, a towel in there, and you notice it's a big like tin bin, and you notice it's kind of like a almost a hole in the ground bathroom. It's very makeshift, like very old timey stuff. But,
Interesting. Okay. Then I'll.
and there's a bucket of water right next to the tin.
I drop my drawers and I jump in.
Boing. As you jump in, the cold tin basin has no water in it.
She gave you the bucket.
Oh, shoot.
As,
Cast invisibility.
I'm not here.
but
Up to no good.
you hear the door creak.
Is that Cecilia?
I'm waiting, my dear.
Oh, gosh. Let these pervs in our house.
As you're taking a bath, you do hear like several children. You're like, Stan, go get that, and like Penelope, stop it! As there's like a lot of yelling children around. As it's a very lively household.
I also like to think that since I don't think we've ever actually. I mean, I don't think I've ever changed my clothes out this whole time, like us being
Except for
together.
the prison purple.
Yes, but even before that, when I came out of the prison, I was probably still wearing the same clothes from the prison. So it's definitely like I've always been in like just like draped clothes and like, you know, just normal basic stuff. But taking like my shirt off especially, I like to think as well, like the back. I mean, y'all don't see this, but just to tell the you know, how I actually look.
You see Elijah and Crucio. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see Crucio.
Both of them. Yeah.
You see Crucio in the window.
My parasitic twin comes out.
Elijah comes out just for this one moment.
You see two Elijah.
Elijah, you're gonna want to see this, bro.
Crucio says, "Hey,
Two
check
eyes
this
split open.
One blue, one green.
Yeah,
That's
bull.
funny. out." But no, like I have like I said on my face, it's very like bushy now and growing out. But like almost like a werewolf. Like my back, especially up top, is very like outgrown, and you can see a bit of like, I guess like how do I want to say it? Like faint fur, almost on my back. But yeah, I'll just do my business and clean myself. And
You clean yourself. You know, the last time you had a bath was before all of this mess in Strawberry. So you do feel very clean. You actually feel nice for once. And just pish posh.
nice.
Never mind.
Is there anything Reginald and Crucio would like to do in the midst of this?
I think as he was walking off, as he walked off, I would have prestidigitation on Crucio.
Yeah, and
You see his hair twirl up.
yeah, no, it'll
like-
twirl into like a little bun, and Crucio will be like, like rip it out really quick, rips it out. So Crucio is 100% also still wearing clothes from the beginning of the campaign when he was stabbed through the shoulder. So he's got this like ripped patch, especially right here.
Yeah.
He's basically wearing like a white, like a undersuit or like a white long sleeve shirt that you would see like a dress shirt almost with the sleeves rolled up, and some blue slacks basically with some shoes, and he's got a dark like navy blue vest with like a unfurled like not unfurled. He's just got a hole through it where you can just straight up see
a
like
tear.
there's literally like a big sore,
Yeah.
like that's just a scar almost where he was impaled through the shoulder.
Is that for us?
That was
When was-
at
when
the
did
very
that
beginning of us.
Gotcha.
When Crucio woke up, there was a pole in his shoulder.
happen? Gotcha.
So yeah, and then he rips it out so he gets his hair back in his face, and he's like, much better. and he'll probably just go walk outside, excuse himself from all of the happiness,
Chillers.
and he'll just go like sit. He'll probably just stand on the front porch and like hold his sword and probably do like a short meditation, maybe a prayer, just something to just get away and soothe his desire to kill.
Interesting.
I think during that, after he has presentation, and Reginald is just sitting there twiddling his thumbs and his stuff. I said twiddle, not the AI smartphone assistant that is found on Apple products. I'm not going to say her name for the sake that she might appear.
And copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Apple's going to sue us.
Yeah. Classic.
Shame to mention their name.
Drop them.
Reginald is just sitting there and kind of basking in the warmth of the fire. Kind of finds himself like nodding off a little bit.
Yeah.
Tries to stay awake and kind of tries to listen out.
That fire heat can really that can get you.
Oh yeah. He's getting sleepy. Yeah. He's always sleepy, but you know how it goes.
You hear the clattering of like stuff is being made. You hear Breno and his wife talking in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear Mary helping out in the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah.
And then while you're like kind of dozing off a little bit, you see the older girl, Adeline, kind of dozing off a little bit. You see the older girl, Adeline, make her way to a chair not far from you, but she has a book in her hand. As she sits in the chair, kind of unbothered by you, as she begins reading the book.
Okay. Now, was Adeline the one that I healed?
No, that was Gaia.
That was Gaia. Right.
That was Gaia. That was the a lot older sister. Like closer age to Mary's sister.
Gotcha.
Because all the other kids are very, very young. And Mary and Gaia were very older. Like definitely 20s something.
Mm-hmm. I think seeing her come and sit down for the sake of, like, I don't want to seem like a bum. Like, basically, I came in, you have no idea who I am, I've taken your facilities, and now I'm crashing on your couch. Like, for the sake of not trying to sound like a bum, he kind of just, like, gets himself kind of awake, and just kind of sits upright. And he holds his staff like in his lap as he just,
You know, keep going.
no, you're good, and just kind of begins to like almost knit like the magic between his fingers, as if if his staff is like a ball of yarn. He's like pull like strings of magic from his staff, and he just kind of begins to like work it into almost like a web sort of structure.
Like a little bit of like a string. Or what is this?
Make
Dr.
a
cat's
Strange
cradle.
kind
Make
of.
it perception.
Perception. May I benefit from the best cantrip in the game?
No.
Okay.
Give if you want.
I love that D4.
But the DC is so much higher now.
Well, either way, it sucks.
It was a 1?
On both. My guidance and my D20 were both ones.
You still doing this, you kind of still dozing off. I mean, you haven't slept in 20...
Yeah.
You haven't slept
night
in
now.
almost 48 hours. Like, it's getting very, very close. So, like, you're kind of still, like, trying not to be a bum, trying to thread it, but you, like, ever so often.
Yeah. Just flutter off.
Dozing. Crucio. Outside, as you've been as you have been meditating for a little while, you practicing on the sword, meditating, concentrating on your breathing. You hear birds and like the calmness of outside and the bah of the goats.
That was
To
good.
your right, and then you hear a from the door opening. And then as you peek over, opening your eyes just a little bit, you notice Penelope, the small blonde-haired girl, looking up at you and your sword, kind of holding on to the wood post right next to you as she's looking on to you, looking up at your sword. She goes, "What's that?"
Small child. I know you won't understand this, but this is everything. This is what keeps me sane. And he once again just kind of like,
That's cool. What do you do with it?
kill, slaughter, survive, murder, destroy, eviscerate, make bleed. Enjoy.
You're funny.
Yes.
She kind of just stands out there with you for a minute. And then you look over to your right and you see Gaia is now out in the field, like in the fence, feeding some of the goats. As you see her light up a little bit, Adeline light up as she runs over.
Penelope.
Huh?
Penelope, right?
Penelope, yes, sorry. It's too many children. Penelope lights up and begins running over to Gaia.
Yeah, Prusia is she's gonna go back to meditating. Less meditating now and more just like he's got himself like he's given himself basically a high where he's like he started thinking about killing things and murdering things and it made him excited and happy and he begins like just chuckling to himself some more and just like admiring his handiwork, basically admiring that he's this murderous, awesome, undefeatable, unkillable guy.
Is there anything? After a little while, Reginald, you kind of dozing back off and off again. You do hear the wet feet of Therio, now clean, sparkly clean, all the hair slicked back and wearing the new hair.
Well, I like to think it's like, I look kind of like Crucia, where I have all the hair kind of just down up front. I also have very like, it's not like tight curls like Cameron has, but it's very wavy hair. But it goes down to probably down to here in the front of my face. But I kind of just come out looking like a wet cat. I don't know if that was a good feeling or a bad feeling.
I don't know how you mean.
It was washing myself.
Oh.
That was a lot.
Oh.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I can, we all really haven't really.
Oh. I've had that. I start rubbing my. You can see like so. I don't have my. I just have like the shirt in my hand. So you can see like my where I have my usually have my harness
sitting right there.
There's like
Friend, your butt.
yeah.
Friend, your Cheerio is out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, my towel. Anyways.
The family household.
That's a minor.
But you could see, like, on my shoulder where, like, there's an imprint of my harness to my sword, or to the axe. But I have just my harness in my hands with my shirt. and I'm just rubbing my shoulder. I have not taken that off in a while.
I can see that. Perhaps leave it off for a little bit.
Yeah, just for tonight. But I'll have to take it off.
How's method?
Yeah, thanks. I've been saving that one. And I start like
Just realized when she
I start like grabbing my hair.
I suppose it's my go then. At it.
Are you gonna take one?
Of course, I'm going to take one.
Oh, I didn't know if you because you did all your magic stuff. Then
I would still like to indulge myself
okay.
in something.
Do you have? Yeah, maybe I'll ask Mary or her mom. See if I want to. I think I want to.
Fix your.
Well, for the fact that I'm probably wanted in 2 cities now. I might want to change.
Message. Hey, I don't mean to alarm you. There's a child sitting right there reading her book who doesn't quite know that you might be wanted in at least 2 different places now.
With message, is it completely mental, or do you still have to say the words like?
No.
So it is in a whisper that only him and I can hear.
Oh.
So it is also like
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm saying nothing. My mouth's moving, but nothing is being heard. She probably thinks we're weird. Weirder than we already are.
I mean, I am. I do
Please-
have my shirt off right
Please
now.
do not mention anything about strawberry or... Where was it before? Where was it you were before? Silithan. Please don't mention anything about prison in front of these people. I don't want to.
But
Crucio's already doing enough
That's
to
true.
scare them
That's
off.
true.
And
I'll hold off. I won't say anything to anybody.
speaking of, our friend is outside.
Okay, I'll go check on him. I would like to. You don't have a blade of any kind like that, do you? Soft blade. Something real easy on the skin.
Let's see here.
Maybe her mother might have a pair of clippers somewhere.
Unfortunately, I do not.
I'll ask Mary, see where she is. And I'll put on my shirt and toss my harness right next to where you are, along with. I guess we've just like. Because you have your staff with you, I've just propped my axe like on the side of the couch or something. But yeah, I'll go find her.
He'll leave his bag.
Was he okay?
I've dropped message at this point. I honestly can't tell. He said he was going to excuse himself. I have not... Message. I have not heard any sort of screaming or deathly thing happening.
Okay.
So I assume everything is fine out there.
Fireball.
Did I see... Did I see Penelope go out there?
No, not with that perception check.
Oh, my natural one. Yeah, I forgot. I already forgot.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. He might have gone, might have left. I don't know.
Okay.
I would just go out there and check. He seems to... I don't think he's responsible to any of us, but... If you could.
I'll see.
I'll drop message and I'll leave my bag on the couch, or next to the couch, kind of orderly put, and staff in hand, I'll make my way to the washroom.
Make my way.
On my way.
Okay. You make your way to the washroom.
I'll
and
find.
still water in there. Well, not dirty water, but like still water in there. Okay, she can use.
Oh, there you go, bathwater.
I'll be selling that stuff.
Boy, oh boy, I sure am thirsty.
Find like a worm or
Gotta
two.
get
Just
this
like,
water out somehow.
Zachary.
Take a
Yeah. So I'll find. Mary or her mom, whichever one we'll find first.
You go in the kitchen, hearing them talk. As Mary kind of looks, as they're putting stuff in the. You see like a little furnace that they're putting stuff in and baking stuff and making stuff. As Mary kind of looks over. And, do you need something?
No, I was just wanting to. I haven't cut my hair in a while. I didn't know if y'all had any like razor or clippers of any kind, something that I could.
Oh, clippers! As Cecilia kind of turns around. Oh, Breno knows where those are. You can go get him. He's out back.
Okay, great, yeah. Thank you. And I'll walk out through the front door to pass by him. And then...
Also, by the way, it's nighttime. I forgot to, like, when she was feeding those goats and Penelope out there, it was night. But Breno, as you can see, he's like in a little, almost workshop kind of out behind his house.
Okay, gotcha. I'll go out, since I know where it is, if it's in the back of the house, I'll go out the front and then to talk to him first and then go around.
So you go out and see him resting on the side of the porch with his sword out.
You kind of see it as you walk up on him. He's kind of just like... I'm imagining when you say porch... When you say porch, I imagine like the old Southern Belle style where it's like a few stairs and then a few like rocking chairs and then like a railing. And so he is standing like looking out onto the front yard, probably to the left side of the porch. And you see he literally has his hands like this with his eyes open. And they're kind of like jetting like everywhere. Yeah. And the sword is like floating right up in front of him basically. And it's kind of like rotating, and sometimes you'll see it just like really quick, and then it'll come back to like this slow like misting motion. You kind of just see him like darting around everywhere, and he's got this massive grin, a few chuckles here and there. You know, he's just enjoying himself.
Okay, seeing him, I'll just okay. That was a mood breaker right there. Siri, it hurt us.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'll just, seeing him, I'll, am I intruding something?
Right as you speak, you see the blade like immediately like jet in your direction. Yeah, you'll see it like immediately rotate to face you, but he doesn't really like acknowledge you.
Yeah.
He just is kind of, he's like,
does it like come? Does it like approach me?
No,
like,
no. It's like a compass. It's just like like it just snaps.
The focus is on me.
And he's like, you know, Theria, the last time you approached me outside of a random woman's house, you murdered an animal. What a fun memory.
Oh yeah, that is right. Wow, that's... I knew I felt deja vu somehow. Huh. Well, we're not going to do anything like that again, are we? We're not going to have that talk again?
He just kind of locks in again, and you see him once again. He kind of looks at you, very like I'm better than you, like very like smirkish, like. And then he goes back, and you see it. He kind of like goes like a. It starts spinning again. He's letting out just more chuckles.
Yeah. Well, I'll say. Well,
It once again like stops and points.
You know, Crucio, I have never been one to change or try new things. I think you're pretty used to that. You know, living in one body with another person, apparently. Sometimes I think as much as I don't like it, I think a bit of a hard change can do some good sometimes. just keep that in mind.
You're halfling or half elf?
Have health.
If it's halfling, that'd be crazy.
That would be
He
crazy.
says,
Yeah,
says-
just keep that in mind.
Crucio just says, speak plainly, half elf.
How about we get a haircut? A little bit of change. What do you think?
Theus. Oh, Theus. You see, Crucio immediately, like, flips his hair back. And so it rests behind him. And he reaches out and grabs the sword and he just, like, real quick, like,
Just rips
lops a lot of it off. Not his head. Not himself. He just, he reaches back and he cuts, like, his hair was shoulder blade length, black, like solid black jet hair, and you see he cuts it probably just shy of above shoulder, and in the swift motion, it's kind of like a where he kind of just does one all the way around, so it kind of sits, and it almost gives him not a fade. But it like
with one swoop.
Roll a dexterity throw.
Yeah,
man.
roll. You know what? I am.
Have at it.
I'll use Crucio's dice for this. That makes sense.
Okay.
A saving throw?
No, just the throw. Dexterity throw.
Just a throw. Okay.
Or
Fine.
what about performance?
That's more charisma, not
Oh, that's true.
not. You're actually using finesse
Yeah.
when you're doing this. So what did you want to do?
You're chopped, bro. You're so chopped.
What did you want to do?
Imagine being cool.
See, this is why we play with the dice, guys.
I no longer cut my hair.
Uncut it.
The plan was
Yeah.
in like one
Intention.
swift motion, just to flex that he's him and Zachary's not, or Therio is not. Is that
That was
he,
personal. Zachary's
he-
not it.
the blade is spinning. He just reaches out and grabs it, and in one swift motion, he flips his hair back and
Like a Mulan action.
immediately cuts through it. And when it all settles, it settles into like this, not slick back, more slick backed, cut from the side, so it's like closer
top
to his
cut.
head. It's like almost like a fade,
Yeah.
where he's getting it like cut like really pretty short right here, and then nice and long from the front to the back, down to probably right at his shoulder height,
Yeah.
where he's gonna,
Literally.
where he's got it in like a little,
That's crazy.
yeah. Anyways,
So with that roll, you do the swift grabbing of the blade and everything. But as you pull your hair back, slicing it upwards, trying to all around your head, instead of that nice looking, cool looking haircut you got, the hair gets turned into almost completely chopped, and then super, super long part right here, right down your face. Almost like, do you know the villain from Raya and the Last Dragon?
yes.
It's just like it goes straight down
Yes,
like that.
like that now. And almost like, it got to the length that you almost wanted on one side, but it's still like got that hair length.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you won't get a fade unless you
Yeah.
like really go into it.
And I was so seeing that.
As you flop your hair back
Yeah.
down, and then thinking you had the fade.
Yeah,
one
it
starts
stays up for a
slowly-
sec, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
and then it starts slowly making its way down.
Well, I'll look your way and I'll say, well, I mean, that's a look. Yeah. Okay, well, give me 1 second, Crucio, and I'll be back. You stay right there.
In the meantime, Crucio, he's just gonna like, in his head, he's like, man, Elijah hates this. This is peak. And then at the same time, he's like, I hate this. This is horrendous. He's like, so you kind of see him he takes that thing that held his bob up earlier that he ripped off violently. It's now just like a broken piece of string basically, and he's like trying his best to tie something together
find
back
a way
here.
to get it up.
And so he kind of has that bow style going where he slicks it back and just tries to get a little.
So I'll
Get
go.
like a tiny little ponytail.
Yes.
I'll go to, what was her dad's name again?
Brennel.
Brennel. I'll go to Brennel around the house.
As you make your
There's a
way
little
around
shed.
the house, you find him in the shed. As you see him kind of like working on something. Actually, it's a. As you can see, it's a.
Did not like your story.
You see him play a couple of boom, boom, boom from an instrument. As then he tightens something. As you see, it's almost like a lute-esque, almost
cool.
like a lute violin-esque thing. As he's fixing it, and then as he's fixing it, as you walk in.
And I'll just knock on the side of the wood.
You see him having these big, not big spectacles, but glasses. And he puts down. Oh, what may I do for you, son?
Your wife was. I had asked to find some clippers or something just that would do good with trimming hair. I was just looking to, get a little bit of a change going on. Did you
I'll
have
some
anything around
clippers.
here? Okay, great.
As he goes around. No, if you like, I could help you out with that.
Yeah, that would be great. If you can just, I don't want anything crazy. I just
As
need.
he gets a stool and he puts it outside the shed.
Mhm.
As he puts it down.
Yeah, I just want the long stuff away. It's just getting in my way.
Just
So.
any certain super short, or would you like to keep?
Yeah, if you could just cut off all the long parts and just keep a little bit on the top, then that's all. I'm good with that.
So.
All.
At this time, he sits you down. You see him. You see him get the trimmers, get some scissors that were in kind of his tools and everything. As he begins just trimming away your hair, it's a nice, a very, very pleasant feeling. Very different feeling that you had growing up. No one really cut your hair or took time to really cut your hair like this. And there's almost a warm presence from it. You got your hair cut before and everything, but it was more like a quick process, very, I'm gonna do it quick. But this is there's a lot of care put into it, a lot of just care from a father.
Yeah.
As he slowly trims it and gets it pretty much how you want it to look.
Cool. Great.
All right, is that good?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it feels great. Yeah, that's all I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome, son.
Do you mind if I borrow these clippers real quick? We got another. If I told you, you'd laugh, but I don't want to embarrass them. So, this another guy that needs some, then I'll take care of it.
You're like, that is crazy.
You took it from here, out of my brain.
That is crazy.
We should just kiss.
I'm not telling the audience.
They got so close.
They tried kissing.
That was a
Smooth
peek.
operator.
As he gets you the scissors. He gives you the scissors.
Thank you. I'll return them in a little bit. And then I'll go on back to him. But you can go on to Bath Boy.
So
He's knocked out in the bath.
I'm dead in the bath,
Yeah.
according to the DM.
I did say you are. I literally wrote down you're dead in the wash tub as y'all were doing.
Cecilia was like, "Is everything okay?" He's dead.
So you do your business. You can take however long you wish.
So long.
So, but when you come out, can you roll a perception?
Oh, I was gonna use this.
Is there anything specific you? Never mind. I'm gonna ask that.
Dude,
in the shower?
Yeah, never mind.
I mean,
not gonna ask that.
make sure to always wash behind your ears.
Okay.
Fair.
I didn't think he was gonna say that.
Okay, it's fine. It's 13.
13. Okay.
Got a peeping Tom, bro.
So, as you begin walking down the hall,
This is before or after he's gotten clean?
after he's gotten clean,
Gotcha.
as you're walking down the hall, you hear somebody in the living room. As you peep over this side of the hallway, kind of like, just like a little bit, like as you're just slowly walking down, you see Adeline quickly making her way back to her seat and then like putting up her book like nothing happened.
Oh, Adeline was the other one that was in there when we were talking?
Yes.
Got you. Adeline's the older one, though, isn't she?
Yeah, she's like almost a teenager.
Gotcha.
Or looks to be in like tweens, something.
So you said she was making her way back to her seat in the living room?
Yeah, back to where she was sitting. Where she
Okay.
was reading.
Where was she coming from?
The couch where you were sitting.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay.
Hold my tongue.
He kind of comes out from the shower, dressed, like his
I know.
everything. I'm not coming out shirtless.
Hey, man.
Towel. He ain't got to flaunt that. He has the body of a larva. It is pale and nothing to him.
Excuse me?
He's coming out, kind of staff underneath his arm as he's
You brought
got
the
his
staff.
staff stays with him now.
Did you change into the clothes she gave you, or
No, he is still in his very regal looking clothes as he he's got his arm kind of hooked, got a staff kind of held underneath his arm as he's pulling his hair back into just kind of like a messy bun as he kind of goes over to the couch, kind of gives a nod to Adeline whether she sees him or not.
she's just like in her book?
Yeah.
Trying not to.
Gives a nod to her and then sits down after fixing his hair. Places his staff kind of next to him on the couch. And he kind of leans back on the couch. And he looks over to the side of the couch where he put his bag.
Make a.
And he looks back to Adeline. And then he just kind of sits there with the staff in his hand. And he's just going to reach over the couch into his bag and just start like when you're patting your pockets on the way out to check for things. He's just checking.
Doing a checklist of
make
everything.
a investigation.
That's funny.
Oh, my investigation. I'm gonna guidance myself. Nope, I've been using that D4 a lot. Okay, investigation. Oh, come on, man. 7?
That's cocked. You don't notice anything. Nothing's really out of the ordinary. Everything's in there. Everything's fine. Nothing's taken from.
No, she stole my crap. Maybe she was just lucky. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there then.
Okay.
Staff in hand, kind of begins to do what he was doing earlier, sort of knitting that magic between his fingers. And as he's doing that, I like to think that some of it, sometimes, a little speck, ember of this radiant light will kind of fall off and land somewhere, and where it lands, the effects of a cleansing of prestidigitation kind of take place. Like it's just like a little small area where it just gets a little cleaner.
Yeah. It's like burning away.
Yeah.
Nice. Back to you two.
She stole my
So, that's fine. Yeah, I'll make my way around the house and clippers in hand and walk up to the emo and brooding with his new haircut. And now,
Oh wait, no, he has it up in a ponytail. I forgot.
yes, yeah.
half ponytail.
But like no, it's literally like one half of it's like,
Like some of it's just, yeah.
and the other
it's
of
coming
it's
out.
like exactly how you wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll go up to him and just snip, snip. We make this really difficult, or we can do this real quick.
He's going to sit. He's going to stand there. He's going to grab the sword. He's going to hold it right here. If you so much as nick me, your head hits the floor.
You probably like it. All right, you're gonna have to sit down for this.
He takes a knee.
Okay, that's fine. So, like, if there's like a stoop, like one step down from the thing, you kneeling, she won't go out.
You can try.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Kick your foot.
Yeah, so like if you're on the bottom of the stoop,
Yeah.
kneeling down, I'll like stand on top of the stoop and just start. I'll do it how you like you guiding me, and like I'll say like just grabbing a bit, and I'll cut it like kind of copying what you did a little bit before, and I'll just give you the side. And since you did cut out a bit of the long part, it's not as long, but it goes like as far as that one piece does.
Roll up. Roll a
One Piece!
roll a dexterity throw.
Yeah, that's okay. 9.
Do it well. I mean, it's like, it's just a little bit. It doesn't look perfect by any means, but it's not the string of like whatever.
Yeah.
That you wanted.
Good.
It's just like messy, but it's like okay.
Yeah.
You see him kind of use the reflection of the small slit of steel
Yeah.
that is a part of the sword, and he just kind of like runs around this, and he goes, Ethereal, you're this much closer to earning a Theus from me.
Joke's on you, you just called me Theus like an hour ago.
He pulls out the sword and stabs himself like seppuku style.
At this time, after he gets done cleaning, you all hear a clapping. Dinner's done! Everybody in there! In it now!
There you go.
Anybody in there?
In it now! As you hear Cecilia screaming for everybody, as you two see Gaia and what's her name? Penelope running up, but Gaia making her way inside as everybody begins to gather around the table. You see Mary has gotten a couple more chairs and has fit them around the rather bigger table. It'll fit all of you. As she's placed them down.
Christopher walks in, immediately just takes a seat. Like he sits in front of like whatever the largest meat dish on the table currently is.
Yeah.
And
you see some sort of like duck, like licking.
That's pretty good.
Licking food. You see a lot of vegetables, a lot of mashed, a lot of food. It's a big family. That duck is probably like the biggest meat there.
you see him start to reach for it, and like something stops him for a sec, and he's like, and then he takes it.
You see, as soon as you try to take it, Cecilia with her spoon as like she's about to go mix some mashed potatoes. You see it slap your hand as she says, "Not before we say thanks."
His hand is still right there. And he's just gonna sit there.
He's waiting for it. He's ready. No one getting that leg but him.
He's gonna go, thanks, and and grab at the duck.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? He is. Can't remember right now.
He's getting mashed potatoes flung at him.
Or he's not.
What? Did we expect Crucio to have manners?
Excuse me, as you see her slap your hand again and say, "You may be a guest, but I urge you to have some manners at my table." As you see, like, everybody, like, turn to you.
He starts laughing, like, in her face almost, like, not begrudgingly, but very much so, like. Fine, whatever. Go ahead. Say your petty little thanks to your petty little god.
Crucio, you're not helping.
As she kind of, like, gives you, like, a stern look.
I apologize for him.
Yeah, he's never been outside, so.
As everybody else begins to sit down. What do y'all say?
Imagine just around, like, each other. Just kind of...
Yeah, just finding.
Imagine on either side of Crucio to keep him from possibly, like, jumping up at someone else.
Yeah.
Dude, Crucio hates food. I don't know.
Yeah, we're definitely like. If Crucio is in one seat, we're to the left and right of him if possible.
So as you sit to the left and right of him, you see Adeline come sit by you, next to you, sitting down.
It's a child.
And then crazy. And then you see Stan and Joseph come sit by you on your side. Stan by you, the quiet one. As they all sit down, everybody's sitting down. As Cecilia's like, all right, everybody be quiet. As she's like trying to calm her kids and their rowdiness. You see Mary and Gaia kind of sit towards the middle of the table, and what's his name? Breno is at the complete opposite of you. Crucio. And then, like, everybody makes their way around the table. As everybody sits down, you see Breno say, once again, I'd like to thank you three for joining us for Synphora. I don't know if you've ever participated in this holiday before.
No, I have not.
But how we like to begin Synphora is by giving just a couple of thanks, saying what we're thankful for. And as he gestures for the kids and to hold his hand, as everybody begins holding their hands around the table, and then the kids reaching towards you.
He'll grab, hold, and...
You gotta be nice.
He grabs hold of Theus's hand, Theria's hand.
Okay.
And he very much so, like, king demeanors Reginald, like...
Crazy. So, as we're saying, I'd like to start us out. I'd like to start us out by thanking these three adventurers for saving my daughter a couple weeks ago. I'm very grateful for that. And I hope this is, by chance, some form of gratitude that I can show towards you three. I'd like to thank my wonderful family for being here with me, especially my two daughters. Even though they're old enough to be starting a family, they're still here helping me out. And a couple of the kids, you see Penelope go, I'd like to thank Brutus, the goat, for always playing with me and having a good time with me, you hear Gaia say, I'd like to thank for this wonderful food we're about to eat. Kind of almost like stoic-y. And like everybody just continues to say thanks, continuing to say,
I was into it. I mean, I was in character.
Holding hands the whole time.
we're all holding hands the whole
Yes, we
time,
were.
guys.
I come back. I didn't say stop.
Everybody continue to say thanks about their family, about things they got, about people in their lives, and then it gets to you three. You three have not given thanks as they're waiting.
What was Adeline thankful for?
Adeline, my books and knowledge.
When she says that, Crucio does a little chuckle to himself.
Reginald, what are you thankful for?
Sorry, I was
Crucio starts like
The turkey leg.
he's drooling all over it. No.
Well, I am thankful for our esteemed hosts for welcoming us into their home.
I am thankful for my mother and father.
He has a mother and father. Write that down. Writing down with my tongue.
As y'all all look at Crucio, Crucio has begun like almost reaching for it.
He's fiending, bro.
As everybody's now staring at you, like waiting for your thanks.
Crucio.
Thanks.
That works.
All right, everybody, dig in. As almost the same way that you have an aggression towards grabbing food, you see the kids doing the exact same thing.
Crucio, however, he does not eat for pleasure or satisfaction of stomach. He takes a bite of like the most juicy looking, awesome looking piece of meat, takes a bite, spits it on his plate, and like never actually consumes any of it. He just kind of tears it all to shreds. And almost as if he's murdering a duck.
Like an anti-vegan.
Yeah. As you begin eating, there's pretty much anything you'd like at this table. Duck, squash, casserole.
Sorry.
Wow.
That was my,
As you guys
that's
begin
crazy.
seeing Crucio begin to eat
the
plastic,
bone.
crunching at the bone right now.
Eats the fork.
Where's
Pinky in the bag.
green bean casserole?
You see green bean casserole. You see everything. You see with like a fantasy style almost. Like you see like fruits and vegetable casseroles that
Is
aren't.
there bumble nut stew?
There is bumblenut casserole.
Whoa! They got the casserole!
There is bumblenut casserole.
Let's go!
And
This is
just
hometown
everything.
cooking.
Bumblenut is my favorite thing to reference when I don't have a thing to talk about. But there's like everything you could want, really. And this is the first time y'all have been having like good food in like a while.
So, Reginald, his plate is very balanced. In a way where like you've got like your proteins, your dairy, kind of like very like stereotypical like food group looking things, all like separated into different things. And then he goes to reach for a fruit, and he sees the apple staring him straight in the eyes. Before he swallows hard and just goes back to his plate and does not touch the apple.
You see Marcus, who also has an apple, as he's like almost biting down on it, staring at you like.
Can never go back. Never go back. Got trouble with apples now.
He's just like he meets eye contact. And he's like almost kind of embarrassed by it. He goes like up, and he just goes to cutting up his food
Yeah.
and eating
Oh,
it
that's
very
funny.
like fork, like one bite at a
Yeah.
time, kind of thing.
No, Theo is definitely like manhandling food. Like he's not like savage, but he's definitely like grabbing some stuff, grabbing some meat and just picking it apart and just eating it and like getting every piece off the bone.
For a second or two, you see Crucio's eyes turn like a hint of blue as he almost like reaches for something green, and then immediately shifts back and he's like, back to just absolutely massacring the duck in front of him.
I love it.
And then a while passes, or some time. Is there anything else specifically you'd like to talk about?
At the table?
I mean, it'll just be like eating, and at some point, he'll turn to Brennel and ask, "So how long have you and your family been here in Bix?" This is Bix, right? Okay.
What? Wait, what did you say?
How long have you and your family been here in Bix?
What was the last thing you said?
So I asked.
He was
Zachary-
asking if-
Oh, it was
Oh, this
above
is Bix.
table. This is Bix, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you said something with it. As he like cutting into some eating. Guy, how old are you? 20. About roughly about 27 years, something like that. You know, a while ago they were looking for more guards to be stationed here, and I was looking for more of a local opportunity. So me and my wife settled down here. And the rest is history.
That's very lovely.
Where are you three headed off to? Not many people come back to Bix, especially not after what just happened weeks ago.
Yeah. Speaking of, you haven't heard anything similar to what happened, right? Recently, at all, or nothing's happened around Vix?
Only words. I mean, you all saw the amount of people that we have flowing in here. Yeah, it's too many people. As you see Marcus kind of bow up, and then Cecilia go, Marcus. She kind of like swoos Marcus away. It's just a bunch of refugees from Chakradai that made their way to Fitztown, but you know Fitztown's a little overrun, so they're making their way to Bix now. But other than that, I mean the border's closed. Nobody's getting in or out of this country, and the government is kind of in a little chaos. But we don't hear much of that. Saying, like I just said, we're local.
Understood. For a second, Reginald was about to ask him about the government of the land and how things functioned, and then he realized, holy crap, you never bring politics up
To the table?
at
Yeah,
a table
that
like
was-
this.
That was, yeah.
He like takes a breath in and he goes like, oh, ooh, and he stops himself. And he just goes back to eating his food. And oh my god, there's another question I was going to ask, and I just completely lost it. Oh, I was going to answer him. Well, we're just... what we did here, we're trying to do elsewhere. Find other places that may have been affected.
Speaking of Chakradai, have you heard any word of what it's like now, or?
Only word from my daughter, what she saw that day. You kind of see Mary like head in her plate. That's really kind of like not giving a signal that she doesn't
Yeah.
really want to talk about it.
Trying to ignore it.
But other than that, no word has been brought up here specifically yet. Usually they don't unless it's of most importance.
We well, we were looking to see if we can help more with Shakardai, and well, if I'm being plain, you know, we were gonna go back, see if we can find any clues to what happened, or see how we could help.
Oh, that's wonderful, sweetheart. As you see Cecilia kind of like give a smile and say, we need more people, good-hearted people like you helping. I think if we had more people like that, we would be better off in this world. Am I right? She kind of laughing herself. As you see Mary look up from her plate, how's Luxarius?
I'm unsure. Actually, it's been a while since we've quite heard from her.
And you see Gaia kind of look up from her plate. She says, Luxarius? Yes, I'm sorry, Gaia. I didn't really tell you about this. So, and you know, you, as she's like looking to her little siblings, you all know the story of that angel lady, right, that I saw? Well, these 3 people were with her when they saved me. So, you know, it was like a teamwork thing. As Penelope kind of looks up and she's like, "Whoa, you were helping an angel woman?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Whoa, that is so cool."
It was cool. You are right.
What was she like? As you see Joseph kind of speak as he's like looking inquisitively at you guys.
Full of
She
Wonder.
full of wonder. Yes.
That's what she was.
As everybody at the table goes, oh yes. Oh yeah, yes.
I mean, full of wonder. Kind. Skilled with the light.
She was incredible. As you see Mary kind of look around. If you've ever seen the most beautiful thing in your life, it would have been her. As she's soaring through the sky, just radiating light. As you see like her enthralling her siblings as they're all like, whoa, ooh, hearing her words.
Kind of.
She's not all that,
She's full of it. Wonder! Full of wonder. That was funny.
Some time passes as you eat. They bring out some dessert for you guys. And a cat.
Let that cat in.
Let that cat in. They bring out some dessert for you guys to eat as you begin down. Anything else you like to?
So, how was your bath? You good? Did you clean?
Yeah, that makes me feel like
What an
there was
ominous question.
something
What a-
wrong.
No, I was.
How was
You're
your
not-
bath?
Do people not ask that?
Not
Is that not something?
not
That's not like small talk.
not particularly.
Boblin comes in. The water was good.
No,
Goblin, you weren't supposed to tell anybody. Sorry, I was doing stuff.
I'm stop. No, Boblin.
Boblin.
You are. You're taking a bath with Boblin.
That's crazy.
I'm done with this. It was. He's like looking around at the table, and kind of like in a whisper, like it was nice.
Oh. No, I was just like
I feel cleaner now, despite.
I do too. I do too. Yeah,
Magic.
it does do a little bit. I think it does a little bit more. You know.
It's the feeling.
Yeah, it's the feeling.
I noticed.
Sorry.
I thought you were rubbing food on your face.
Rubbing the duck all over his face.
I noticed you cut y'all's hairs. Y'all's. I noticed you cut your hair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like I said. A little change. Isn't that right, Crucio?
Beast Boy thought it'd be best.
That's pretty good.
Beast Boy. Maybe we should like
Maybe call me Beast Boy now.
Beast Boy, and then
Maybe I have
copyright it or something. Put it on a
Wait.
T-shirt.
Oh, then I'm gonna call you Raven then, since you always have that little bird around, don't you? Oh no, that's what they call
I'm
you.
pretty sure that's us. I'm pretty sure
That's
that's
slow. The second you say that.
Hold on, time out. Above table.
Okay.
What's a
That better
raven?
been. That better been. Because Crucio thought I murdered this room.
I just called him a a Shatterkai slur right in front of everybody.
You know, he's sitting here laughing.
Then you're a raven!
Laughing about Beast Boy. He locks in like.
That's funny.
I pray that was above table.
It was above table, I swear. I don't want to get murked.
Oh, that's so funny.
I will use Beast Boy though. That's funny.
Hmm.
It was insult.
No, but yeah, he tried to cut it after I said that, you know, I asked him if he wanted it.
And I did it perfectly the first try. Can't you tell? It looks beautiful.
That's because I finished
Like,
it.
you did nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, just need a little something different.
Refresh. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Your
You do not touch my hair.
turn. He's kind of starts reaching for the sword a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's like too much.
There's like a 2-finger Eldritch Blast pointed at his crotch underneath the table. Deadpool style. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, no, we'll just keep on eating.
As you eat and eat, there's some chatter between the family, some talking. And as time goes by, you get to a point where everybody's like slow down, slow eating, as Breno kind of stands up and he says, "All right, kids, you ready for the best time of the night?" As they all say, "Yes, yes, yes!" As they all like to begin cheering. As Mary kind of gets up and like leans over to you three, as she says, "A big part of Synphora is gift giving. It's okay. If we had gifts to give you, we would have."
I have something. You have something?
What?
You're devious.
I have magic.
We're gonna be like 20 sessions down the road. We're gonna see like a
The
little
whole
family.
family.
I made some bean stew.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
But soon, you see the dad beginning to bring out kind of these gifts, these little boxes, and bags, like little, like old timey bags. As he begins placing them down, the kids kind of lining up near the living room, as y'all kind of stay in the dining room, which dining room is attached to the living room, so it's right there. As you begin seeing them begin opening their gifts, throwing them open, as going one from one, you see Penelope getting a new doll, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love it!" As she's like playing with it, as soon as she opens it, you see Adeline get a book. Do a perception check for me, everybody.
Oh shoot.
I'm giving myself guidance. I only give myself guidance.
That would be a natural 20.
Wow.
For a total of
Big seer.
23.
Big seer over here.
That's pretty good. Is it better than a 5?
No, you don't really see much.
Okay. Oh, that's
I actually use my devil's sight.
okay.
Lock them for you.
10.
10. Okay, you two see this. As you see,
Wait, who rolled the? Nah.
you
rolled the 5.
As you see, the book title is none other
No.
than The Sprite and the Cranberry, edition 32, as it is made by renowned author Baron Bames, and as she looks very joyous by Sprite and the Cranberry.
LeBron James? Like LeBron James?
No coincidence.
No relation.
No relation.
As she looks joyous looking at this book, then you guys see Marcus gets some toy boat. As he's like, whoa! He gets more raspy every single time. And then you see Joseph and Stan get a flute-esque violin and a lute a lute-esque violin.
Oh, is that the one?
That he was working on. And then you see
So sick.
Stan have a flute.
That's cool.
As they look very, very excited about them. You see the parents get a couple stuff as the mom gets a new cooking pot. As she's very happy about it. You see the dad get a couple new socks. And you see Mary and Gaia get some new dresses that they like. So they're all just enjoying Christmas right now. Or
Sorry, what was that?
Synphora right now.
There you go.
Marshall was just kind of sort of just drinking it in. Because it is a very beautiful moment, one I think he has not had in quite some time.
Yeah.
And there kind of is this moment where he kind of just begins to fool with his finger, like you would a ring, but there is no ring there. Right hand. He kind of sits with his staff in hand.
Yeah, I'll kind of just watching Theo just kind of smiles, seeing everyone open their presents. Seeing you and Crucio as well. Just smiling. I look at you. I never had this. When I was a kid, it was just me and my father.
Sorry.
I never really had too much family time like this, so this is nice.
I understand.
My father was very busy. Seems we have very similar families.
Crucio kind of like, you can see him try to form words in his mouth like he wants to input to the conversation, and eventually he just kind of goes, good night. And you see him get up and walk outside once again, and this time he's gonna walk basically out into the farmland of Biggs.
Yeah.
Walk away from the house.
Yeah,
Like walk into the goat pen, or like
just away from the house in
Oh,
general.
okay.
Just
continue walking.
he kind of you see him as he walks away. He's got a small sulk, not a sulk, but like a. He's being very mindful, very like. You can tell he's pondering deeply, and yeah, he walks away.
You guys notice, like, Mary kind of like notice Crucio walk out and then turn to you two.
I think it just needs some time.
And then she goes back to playing with her siblings. As the mom and the dad begin cleaning up the table.
I feel bad. Like, should we figure out something to give them?
Crucio?
No, not Crucio.
Oh.
We could. I mean, we could give Crucio.
Crucio's back in the window. Please.
To give them. I mean,
As you kind of, y'all whispering, because y'all are still closer to the table as the mom's cleaning up, you see Cecilia kind of turn to you two and say, "Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Your presence here was enough. Plus, you brought this family the greatest gift we could ever receive. Bringing our daughter back home. And that is something no material gift will ever repay." She kind of like taps both of your shoulders.
Reginald begins to tweak.
I'll say.
If you could just do me one thing. And he'll run over and grab his bag. And he'll
As
take
the
out.
kids are like playing around, like they're fiddling with their lutes, you gotta like push around
Yeah.
them a little bit.
Kind of scoops up his bag and brings it to Cecilia out of eyeshot of the children. And he's going to reach in and take out the Pegasus plush.
Who said you got that?
Which one of you? It's
You
gone.
see Adeline burning the Pegasus blush right now. No! Elder Blast.
Murder his. I'm done.
Yeah?
You had it.
I'll take it out and I'll hand it to Cecilia and just say, maybe your youngest might like it.
Oh, why don't you give it to her?
Okay.
She hands it back
Bag
to you.
and go to try and find the little one.
You see Penelope on the floor, kind of in the kitchen more so, kitchen hallway more so, playing on the floor with her new doll, as she's like, so, and this is a beautiful castle that you're walking up, as she's like imagining walking her doll up.
He'll kind of walk up with it behind his back, saying, "Hello. What's? You said this was a castle you had?
Yes, this is Castle Thessalvania, and this is Princess Margaret.
Sorry, Dessel. Ah.
Oh, God. And
Um.
Princess Margaret is so beautiful, but she can turn into a dragon!
Wow. That is incredible, riveting stuff. Now, tell me, do you like horses?
Crucio picks him up.
Well, I think there might be one coming now to join you, and I'll point to, I don't know if there's a window nearby, but I'll point to when I'll cast Minor Illusion for the Pegasus plush to start flying in, and then,
Just like odd mouth, like open mouth, just in awe.
as it kind of comes to me, it'll like wrap around my back, and as I pull it out, it's the plush. And I'll hand it to her.
Oh, I can play with it?
It is yours to keep.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing, thank you. As she like hugs you, hugs her little body like wrapping around your waist. And then she begins. And this is, what's her name?
Avriel.
Avriel. And this is Avriel, Princess Margaret, and you are going to be best friends forever. As she like begins playing with it.
I'll rejoin Therio.
I pull out a little. Well, you see it looks kind of just like a claw. But I grab. Give me that toy. It looks like an animal's claw, but I'll get like, I don't know, my great axe or something sharp, and just like whittle like a hole into the top of the claw, and find like a string out of my backpack and like string it into the hole and make like a necklace of sorts. And just put it in my pocket.
This time, you guys begin to see the boys begin to play their music. As they begin to strum and play the flute around the fire. As you see Adeline reading her new book in her chair. Mary kind of dancing with Marcus, or trying to make him dance, but he's too cool to dance.
Of course.
And then you see Gaia make her way outside. And Penny playing with her toys, and sitting there after a little while, you see the parents come up with the kids as the parents begin dancing to the tune being played in the living room.
Where are we staying? Where are we sleeping?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, we could just. I'm sure I do.
I mean, I probably have.
Oh, I won't.
I got an explorer's pack. I probably have a bed roll.
Dungeoneer's
Maybe, I don't know.
What if a Dungeoneer's path is so stupid?
Maybe she's got a blanket or
I have
something.
a scholars. My intelligence is -2.
Further over here, hauling around that quill and ink. What's that gonna do for you?
I'm gonna give them their time. I'm gonna wait outside on the porch, just get some air, chill out. Things. Then I'll walk out.
Reginald will just try and help clean up while he does that.
As you begin helping clean up, you get the rest of the plates and make your way to like the wash pan, where it's a sink, it's a wash pan. And you clean up mostly, using I imagine use some of your magic to prestidigitation stuff. I'd imagine, unless you don't. You can tell me if you don't.
I mean, I'd imagine.
Just using whatever you can. After a little while, with the kids still playing the music and everybody dancing, you see Penelope walk up to you as she kind of like pulls at your big long drapes. She says, "Come dance with me, come dance with me." And Margaret, as she and Olivia. What was it? Olivia?
The what? The Pegasus?
Yeah.
Avriel.
Avriel. Maybe I should have read that
You think
down.
I'm gonna name something simple?
Come dance with me and Olivia.
Come dance with me. As she's like pulling you.
You kind of just prestidigitation, just the whole everything.
Wow!
And then he'll join her.
As she like begins leading you in a dance of her just like jumping up and down with her doll and now new Pegasus in both her hands, also you holding it. As the family kind of watches you for a minute as they're also dancing and just laughing at you. You notice Adeline kind of peek up from her book and like peek up and like a little smile on her face, and then like she goes back to reading. Therio. The music dulled outside. That's inspiring. As you open the door and close it, the air is super chilly, super cold out here. And as you see Gaia sitting in one of the rocking chairs. There are two chairs close by each other on the right side of the porch, more so towards the goats. As she's sitting on the chair, just looking out. Gaia, she has clothes, like she doesn't have a long sleeve clothes on. She has very short clothes on, almost like working clothes a little bit. But very short clothes. And you almost get a roll of insight.
Not good rolls today.
When are they ever?
That's crazy.
That's a 4.
Okay. You don't really insight her at all.
No insight.
But you see, was that a natural 20, Ryan, that you rolled?
L.
But you see her just rocking back and forth, like looking out. You also don't see Crucio anywhere.
I'll just walk up to like the post on the stoop and lean on it, just looking up to the sky. And then I'll kind of look down over at Gaia. Is everything okay ever since you came back?
She kinda
From
looks you.
You were the one who we saved, weren't you?
Wow.
And Freya, I believe, right?
You see like a pause of recognition come on her face. Might make a perception check on her, by the way.
Oh, it could have been so much better, but that's okay. 11.
You notice, like I said, the scar, dark veins that most everybody has, but it's trailing up her neck. It trails in different spots.
Yeah.
But hers was a bad case.
Do these look familiar to the young girl that I saw in Strawberry?
Mm-hmm. The girl in Strawberries looked a lot worse. Like the girl in Strawberries, hers was crawling up her face.
Yeah.
But it was that faded.
But in the sense of like particular to
It was a little dark. The girl in Strawberries were a little darker than hers.
But the pattern itself is
the pattern
is
is the
similar.
same. As you also see, her eyes are almost faded a little bit. A little bit. Not totally. Almost like the bottom half are faded. And then the top half are like a pale blue. As, I didn't know you were the ones who saved me. How? They said that the medic said she really couldn't explain how I was healed. Said someone with gray skin. She like kind of distanced herself and then starts like piecing. Gray skin took the darkness or some black goop out of me.
Yeah. I believe she's referring to you. Do you have gray skin? That's what I thought. I was trying to remember. Yeah, that would be my friend Reginald. He's the other one that we came with, that I travel with. He is a gift. But have you felt okay since then?
I feel fine. Like overcoming a sickness. Sometimes I feel weary, almost drowsy in a sense. But I was healed.
Good. Well, as long as it's not there, I guess that's the best we can hope for. I just thought you would, I don't know. I thought we could, maybe if we healed somebody, they would remember something from before. But
Before.
yeah, everything happened.
Yes. Everything did happen. You don't remember, do you?
How I got here? No. How I got to Shack or Die? No.
Is that why you're going back to Chakradai?
Yeah. We want to go back to where we started. Find out why there. I think it might lead to more answers about why we're here in the first place. So.
Are we going to Chakradai or
We had this discussion.
I didn't remember which one we chose.
And what about this Luxarius? Where's she? My sister talked highly of her and you three.
Don't look at me. Sorry. I'm not here.
Well,
The murderer's on his own.
Oh no.
He's better let the alpha out.
well, if I'm being honest, we kind of had a rough patch with Luxarius. Things didn't go well between us. I don't think, at least me and Lux really never saw eye to eye. I don't have the best childhood. Not like this, not like the one in your family and what I see in there, but what I learned growing up, it really, well, I don't think it lined up with the type of person Luxarius wanted me to be, but
What's the type of person she wants you to be?
a hero. I try to be a good person, but I always feel like there's things in the way that make me turn into something else. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking gibberish.
Well, I can say one thing. You did save my sister. You didn't have to do that. You saved me. You didn't have to do that either.
You know, when we were in Shakradai, when I woke up after everything happened, and we were in this house that was crumbling all around me, I heard a cry for help. And I've never jumped to do anything or save anyone, but when I heard Mary, something in me just I wanted to get there as fast as possible. So whatever that is, I mean, maybe that's what I can be.
Well, look inside. As you turn, as she kind of turns her head, turning to the window, seeing her family, Reginald, everybody dancing inside. If it wasn't for you and your friends, my sister, my family, we wouldn't be whole like this. I don't really believe there's good people, but at least you're trying to be.
Thank you. I'm glad to see.
The police are coming.
I haven't
Dang
done
it,
anything.
Crucio! What did you do?
You've been gonna see horses with sirens on them.
But I'll tell her thank you. I'm glad to see that one of my choices actually helped somebody for once. So glad it helped y'all.
Iria, what do you remember?
About what, before everything happened?
About anything.
I remember being in my hometown, living with my father, growing up, and then all of a sudden I was in Shakradai, underneath a destroyed building. That's really all it.
That's funny.
Why?
It's funny how we can't remember things.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, going back to where it started for us might be helpful. So, if we find out anything, we'll let y'all know. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find a place to lay down. Oh, and I pull out the clippers, and I say, I gotta go return these. So, I'll just start walking around back to his shack and...
Right. Oh, yeah, you took them to cut. Elijah's hair, I forgot.
Yes, so I'll just walk back there myself and go and just place them on a bench or whatever in there.
Alright.
And I'll just go back inside and find a place to chillax.
Is there anything else you like to do? Crucio,
He's voice lining.
you have been walking through the woods. There's not many woods. I mean, there's trees, but it's not like super. Like, I was about to use an adjective that would not be good. It's not very crowded. Trees, but there's definitely a place for you to do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
Yeah, he Crucio this whole time has just been reflecting on the past, trying to figure out what he is and what he has done. He mostly remembers Elijah remembers everything that happened up until the point where he found Crucio and moved or came to Shakradai, and Crucio doesn't, and so he's just trying to wrap his head around what he has been doing before Elijah, or if anything, and he kind of just needed to really get away and think, and so he kind of starts he sits, he finds this secluded area underneath some shaded tree, and he sits down at the base of it and proceeds to once again meditate on his sword, and it gets lifted and starts spinning, and he really just starts asking himself, like, what am I? Who am I? What have I done? Just asking anything, everything as to some help in his existence before he just gets in that meditative rest mindset for about 4 hours.
And you do that as you begin meditating by a tree and doing everything that you said. Anything else you specifically would like to do after dancing, other than resting?
I think after dancing, he's still just gonna spend time with the family.
I can't keep things in my hands.
Would I do that? He kind of just tries to get to know them.
Okay.
Just hanging around with them, trying to talk to, hopefully everyone, if he can, without forcing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to be good company.
Mm-hmm. You talk to them. You talk to the dad, the mom, cracking jokes every once in a while, talking to Penelope. The boys are kind of occupied with their instruments a lot. You talk to Marcus a little bit. He tells you about his boat, how he has fixation on the sea, how he wants to go see the sea really, really bad, and how one day he's going to go to Fitztown and live there. How he's going to be a sailorman. Go to Annabelle or Adeline.
Mm-hmm.
After talking to Marcus for a little while, you see Adeline eyeing you for a minute and then put up her book again.
Is she reading the new book?
Yeah.
He'll go and sit next to her. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I don't know how far you are into it, but is it any good?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read all kinds of books. Fantasy, romance, mystery. Do you like to read? She was kind of like darting her eyes, almost not like trying to want to look at you.
I do.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like, I'm boring. I like me a good history. A good mythos. Big fan of anatomical pieces discussing certain anatomies and physiologies of people, things, creatures. All that with a +0 intelligence. Wow.
Any magical books?
A little bit. I dabble myself in magic, but it's more of an innate thing than it is a studied thing.
So you're not like one of them so-and-so wizards?
No, I am not.
Because I saw you doing magic over there with my sister.
Yes. And at that moment, he kind of pulling his staff into his lap, pulling that thread that he's been sort of knitting the entire time, and he kind of plucks it from the staff, and it has kind of formed into this snowflake almost pattern, crystalline.
You see, like, immediately put down her book because she's watching you.
Yes. You see, I come from a family of magic users.
A family. So, what would you call that?
Sorcery.
Sorcery. As you see her, pull out a pen or a pencil from her back pocket, pull out, a notebook. She writes on it from there. What does it feel like when you use your magic?
It is warm. For me, it is comforting. As if, at this point, I think he's kind of let the sort of crystalline snowflake kind of dissipate and kind of as he lets it dissipate, it kind of unravels and then gets kind of drawn back into his staff. It is warm, it's comforting, it's almost nostalgic in a way. It's the same power that connects me to my grandfather and his grandfather before him.
So you all share a heritage of powers.
Indeed.
Interesting. I've never heard that before. I need to do some research about that.
Understood?
Thank you.
Of course.
Before you leave, tomorrow, when you're not as tired as you look right now, can you show me some more of your magic?
Of course.
She kind of stands up. She's very stoic. Very different from the very expression-heavy Penelope and Marcus, who are very, very enthusiastic. Like, when Marcus was telling you his stories about wanting to be a seaman, he was very into it, but he acts like, he's all that. He acts like chill, all that. But he's very expressionist, very storytelling. And Penelope's got this big expression, while Adeline is very stoic, very intellectual. As she says, "Thank you," and bends down a little bit, like a nod, and then takes her book and kind of scurries off. After a second, you see Theriel come in, trying to like sit down, make his rest somewhere, take a break. And you see Mary, as like the kids have chilled out so far. The parents have cleaning up in the kitchen a little bit. Mary brings a drink over to you. At this time, Therio just walked in, while Mary's also doing this. But Mary brings you a cup that looks to be some sort of brown drink. But it has a sweet aroma with some sort of cream on top. Carbonated poop water.
No! Is this fantasy coffee?
It's fantasy hot chocolate.
Oh, let's go even better! Holy!
As it's a very sweet aroma. As she brings it over to you, and would you like some? She brings you a cup.
Oh, that would be wonderful, thank you.
And then she sits in the place where Adeline was, as she also has a cup as she's sipping. So I see Adeline likes you.
I guess so. She had questions, I had answers.
She can be kind of... she likes to know things. So if you never want to tell her something, don't be afraid to shoo her away.
Okay, I understand.
I want to say, we really would have gotten you a gift, all three of you a gift, if we knew you were...
Don't worry about it. You've taken us in for the night. Giving us a warm place to sleep. You've sat us at your table to feed.
Her now noticing that you're also responding as you make your way sitting close by on like a couch chair.
Mm-hmm. You've taken care of us and giving us a wonderful time tonight.
You've done more than we've had ever since we met each other. So.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, you out of all people need rest. I mean, if you say you're going to fight to figure out what happened, how are you actually going to do that? Wasn't there like a big dome darkness thing? How are you going to get in there? Well, I take it the angel lady, Luxarius, is going to help you, right?
I don't know.
Why not?
Well, the last time we talked to Lux, we had a little bit of a disagreement.
Like a really bad disagreement?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I can never see her getting really mad at anybody.
I think disappointed
Yeah,
is probably the better word for it.
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
It's fine. We persevere, we move on.
I mean, you could work it out, right?
I think that's what we're gonna try and find out.
Okay.
Last time we talked to Lux, she was going back to Shekradai. So I think while trying to get into Shekradai and find answers about what happened, and maybe also we can maybe find Luxurious as well.
I hope you do. I mean, I'd hate it if something bad would have happened to her.
Yeah.
I mean, you three have saved me more times than I thought you would. But, you know, Luxarius was a lot of help too.
Yeah, of course.
Well, we wouldn't be where we are without Lux, and wouldn't. Yeah.
Oh, where's your friend Alijanna? Where did he go?
He stepped out.
Stepped out? It's been a couple hours.
Yeah, he's not much of a sleeping indoors. He just needs space for himself.
Okay. Is he okay?
The jury's still out on that one.
I don't know. The last couple of times we met, he seemed different every time I talked to him.
Yeah. That's a recurring theme with him.
Well, did he at least have a good time?
I think so.
Insight check. Did Crucio have a good time?
Is that an inside check?
On the event, you could roll, if you want to keep your emotions hidden, you could roll. You roll deception or performance. Yeah, you can roll deception or performance.
Deception gang, where we at?
I don't think you're beating that.
25.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
It doesn't beat a 25 because it's 21 total, but that is a natural 20. I don't know how that.
I had a 19 plus 6.
you tell him a little bit. You don't have to tell him.
Okay.
It was a natural 20, guys.
Um,
It's like critical success. You can tell him if there's something deep that you don't want to tell him, you can, but tell him the majority of.
Crucio's had a okay time. He dreaded it at first, but he doesn't like following orders either. So I think he had a fine time. But watching the family, Crucio is doesn't remember anything past Elijah. So he feels very out of place and very uncomfortable in those mass family situations. And we'll just kind of leave it at that.
You pick that up from reading him all night, kind of seeing how his emotions go and how he reacts to things, to his eventual storming out.
He'll be fine.
That explanation.
Works for me.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's okay. He's slugging it out, as the kids would say.
The dog should like that.
She's like
Okay.
that cat's like a viper in her eye.
She's got the constant
Well,
angry face.
She's sleepy.
I wish the best for him, I guess.
Me too.
Where were you? What brings you? I know you said you're going to Chakra Dai again, but where has this adventure taken you so far?
Around.
Yeah. We went to
Crucio in the window. Holding up X's. Do not answer that! Murph!
we started traveling for a bit, and every other place that we went to after Bix and Freya, it seemed like people still didn't know anything, so we needed to go back, I think.
Well, I do really hope you find answers. And hey, if you like, you're more than welcome to come back and visit us after you're done.
I'll appreciate that. Message.
Yeah, you hear that?
Tracy in
Faint
the
whisper.
window is slamming.
No.
That's exactly what it's like. The old lady with the bus.
Okay. Well, I am going to find a place to rest.
Oh, don't worry. I can show you.
I was just gonna rest here.
No. My mother had a room prepared for you too. If that's okay. Or you free?
Absolutely.
Here, I'll show you. And you could go rest whenever you feel like it. As she leads you down the hallway, you see multiple bedrooms. Not like a lot. You do see a room with multiple bunk beds and like multiple beds. And then you see one room, very, very small room. Extremely small room. With one one bed in there. I mean, it looks to be enough to fit both of you. Maybe a third. But definitely not like a huge bed.
Chrissy will curl up at her feet.
But like the room is very small. There's like one drawer in it. There's a couple things hanging up on the wall, and there's like a closet. Maybe. There's not one drawer, and then there's a desk with some stuff on it. You see. Sorry if this is smaller than what you all are used to.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is better than what it usually is.
Right. If you need any blankets or pillows, I would be more than happy to get you. Just come and grab me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Did she leave?
Yeah, sorry.
She's just standing there. Well, are you going to sit down?
Aren't you going to sit down? Aren't you going to
Take your clothes
take
off?
her clothes off? Aren't you going to get comfortable? No, she walks away. She walks down. She actually walks in another bedroom to one of the bedrooms you pass with the multiple beds in it. There's about 4 bedrooms in this house.
4 bed.
Or at least in the hallway, you saw 4 bedrooms. Y'all haven't explored the entire house yet.
Are you taking a log of how many bedrooms there are in the house?
Maybe.
It's for him and Mary later.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case I need to find Mary, maybe in the middle of the night or something. You never know.
Just see how many bedrooms there really are.
Wait, does Sicilian sleep?
That's her mother!
Anyways. You okay?
It's gonna be said after stream.
Ford, where'd you come from?
Ford.
That's gonna be
Say it after stream.
Man.
So is this... Are we doing like a big spoon, little spoon situation?
Holy moly!
Look, man,
We can put a pillow between
Things are
us.
getting wild at Kylie's house.
I mean, if
I don't... Oh, this... I don't... How do I say this? Listen, I've dug myself a hole here because everything I'm about to say is about to sound so incredibly suspicious of me.
okay, no, go on then.
I was in the military at one point, and we had to share a lot of barracks. So, this sound, like I said, I've already dug my hole here.
Yeah,
so
no, just keep on going.
He's gonna tell you he sleeps naked.
I'm fine with sharing a bed. That is what I'm trying to say.
As at this time, you guys see Marcus walking by, as you see him having a towel and he's like looking inside at the both of you as you say, "I'm fine with sharing a bed with you."
You ever
Aye,
seen
aye,
two
Captain.
guys? And shut the door. On your way, pilot.
Then here's little footsteps walk away. Oh my gosh.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know what's that.
I mean, look, I do not care. I'm fine with, sleeping however. I mean, if anything, I'm going on the couch if you get too, I don't know, handsy or whatever you do.
My hands are surely to myself.
Okay, cool, good.
I can assure you of that much.
Cool, good. So, I'm gonna go up to the door. Is there anybody outside?
You hear like noise in the bedroom and stuff.
I'm gonna. I'll close the door till it's like cracked. Not closing it all the way, but just leave it all, as much as I can. Not closing the door all the way though. For Shekerdai, what are we going to do about? So was there a? Just refresh my memory here.
There is a dome surrounding Shekerdai. What I'm thinking is that if my light can damage these creatures, then if we can't get through the barrier naturally, sorry, above table, I honestly don't remember. I feel like it was like a physical barrier that we couldn't like.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
We got out of it.
This was so long ago.
True.
But that was with Luxie, too.
But she didn't blast
Which-
a hole through it.
Which I think the barrier, like right when we left, right? Or was it there while we were in it? I think that's what we were running from, right? Because there were the shadow things too.
I think we
But
just
I
couldn't
feel
beat
like-
the shadow demons. I feel like that's why we
No,
left.
maybe. I can't really remember.
If my magic can pierce the creatures, then I'm sure it can pierce the barrier. If there is some sort of obstruction to us getting in.
I mean, that makes. I mean, I don't know much about magic, arcane stuff, but it makes sense.
And if we can't, we have not tried ringing the bell since.
Maybe once we get to Shekerdai, maybe when we get to the wall and we can't do it ourselves, see if that bell works.
No, I think we have a plan. All right. I am exhausted. I'm running on fumes here,
Yeah.
even more so than usual.
Yeah. No, you're good. You go on. I'm gonna. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go sit by the fire for a little bit.
All right.
Till it embers out.
Understood.
Right. Well.
Oh.
Good night. And I'll go out.
Good night.
And I will curl up.
I'll get just, is the bed like are we talking like is it in a corner or is
Yeah.
it
Are
like,
we in the middle? Are we like
It's like in the middle. It's like middle room,
marriage style?
cabinet on the other side, table, closet. Right. It's a small room.
Okay, I'll just lay down then. I don't know if I needed to scoot in towards the wall so that way he wasn't climbing over me to get in, that kind of thing. Should be courteous.
I like to be cornered.
What?
What? What did you say?
Okay.
But yeah, no. I go once he once he goes to sleep. I just go back out and go to wherever they had a fire, didn't they? Yeah, I'll just go to it and kind of just like crisscross, sit right in front of it and feel the embers on me and feel the heat. You're good.
Most people have started making their way to bed. You see Gaia come back inside and make her way to bed, unbothered by you. You see Brennel noticing you, gives you like a nod. As the house becomes quieter, the settling of peacefulness on you, the warmth of the fire is so welcoming and definitely the best feeling you've probably had in weeks after everything that's been going on. Reginald, you laying in bed, begin dozing off, is the best sleep that you, best like dozing off that you have. This is like the softest bed compared to the prison you just spent in the last week. This is, you've been running on fumes for 48 hours. This is the moment, and you feel good for once in a very, what feels like years after all of this has happened. The final, the first moment of pure calmness and almost this feeling of joy for both of you. And then, as the night dims, that is where we're going to end tonight's session of TPK's Unfortunate Sons.
Exciting.
And as the warmth gets closer and closer to them all, finally feeling a moment of rest, you all level up. So now, finally taking your break, you feel rejuvenated to the point
I'll praise you every storm. I will lift my hair.
But yeah, you are now leveling up to level 5. So
Praise the Lord, I'm free to last.
So we can do that. Y'all can do that whenever.
Level 4.
Remember, whenever you roll your health, remember if it's a 1 or 2, you re-roll. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Only once.
We're gonna do it right
Or
now.
at all times. If it's a 1 or a 2, you just always reroll it.
You just always re-roll
Gotcha.
because I hate those 2 numbers. It sucks. But other than that, thank you guys for joining us on this very warm Christmas episode, because it was a Christmas episode.
Yeah, well,
guys.
Christmas episode.
It was Christmas episode. This kind of conclusion.
Christmas episode with the Mary family.
The
Lane.
I'm lost in the woods.
Lindens. Linden family.
But
Yes.
this little nice
Way to go,
session
guys.
to conclude the torture they've been going through for the last couple
Finally
of
killed things.
last couple of years. This is they level up now. Woohoo! So thank you guys for joining us. On
2 years, 2 level ups. See y'all 2026.
for the next level up.
See, 2027, man.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening to us. If you want more TPK content, make sure to follow us on Instagram and X. And TikTok if you want at tpk.dnd, tpk_dnd, or at tpkdnd podcast. We have a lot of names because people take TPK. But if you, we'll try to post more episodes when we can. We don't really have a schedule, but we know you guys are watching, so we're gonna try and post whenever we can. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this episode, and Merry Christmas to you all.
And happy holidays. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.